Hi, y'all. What's up? Hello. Oi. Okay. So we've got Mama Susu. Hey, Sue. We've got Christy and Nana Kathleen. How are y'all doing tonight? Oh, trying to get comfy in my chair. Okay. So I forgot to do this first off last week, so I'm going to go ahead and drop this here. Copy. So if anybody wants to come up on the panel, paste. There we go. So if anybody wants to come up and chit chat, there is the link. Well, Christy says she is doing well. And I told Cynthia in the last live that I was going to knit. Oh, no. Oh, that's just ink pen. But I have to think to get started on knitting in the round. So instead, I'm going to start a baby beanie. So what are y'all working on? I'll show you what I'm making this to go with. And I am using Baby Bee. And this color is Boo Pink. Well, that's appropriate for Halloween, Boo Pink. But I'm making this to go with a baby blanket that I started, or that I'm making for a girl I work with. And this is what the blanket looks like. I don't know why when I get it up closer, it gets dark. But it's pink and gray and purple. She's a very girly girl. And she has a son, and this time she's having a daughter, having a little girl. So I thought I'd make her a little girly girl stuff. Thank you. I think it's called stacked shells. It's just one of those patterns that I've known how to do for a long time, but you just make little shells. But I need to look up and see, because I know there is another lady that did a really great tutorial for this. I'll try to find it and leave it in the description box after I upload the video. Because a friend of mine wanted a blanket, and so she sent me the picture. And so I went to see if the lady did it the way I did, and she did. So, right, Tiffany? Fancy meeting you here too. Nana Kathleen says she is crocheting a vintage circle baby blanket for great-granddaughter. Oh, how sweet. How sweet. Thank you, Tiffany. She says that blanket is very cute. Love the colors. Yeah, so if anybody wants to come up on the panel and chit-chat, I left the link up above. Well, welcome to Crochet, Christy. Christy says she has been crocheting for about a year. Hey, Aisha, how are you doing tonight? So I have been crocheting since I was about 8 or 9. And around the same time my aunt taught me how to knit. My mom taught me how to crochet, even though my mom does not crochet anymore, or she hasn't in a really long time. She taught me how. Now my grandmother could crochet in her sleep. She was always crocheting. But so I picked it back up. You know, I went years without crocheting, but then I guess I've been crocheting again now for probably, I don't know, 15, 20 years. I'm not super fabulous at it, but I love it. It's fun. And I've just started trying to knit. Hey, Liz. Liz says hey to everyone in the chat. Liz, I think you were around when I did my first live maybe 3 or 4 months ago. I think you're a moderator. I think you're a mod. I think I have 2 mods and you're one of them. If you're not blue, if you're wondering why you're blue, that's probably why. And I don't know if mods stayed blue or if they like kick them out and swap them up. So let me go look here. Anybody in the chat, do you know how I can go? I know I want to, because last week I wasn't sure how to do this. How do I set it to where only subscribers can comment? Because last week we had a troll. Yes, Liz, that's it. Late Night Learning StreamYard. That was it. That was me. So, pause that. So I'm in my chat on my phone in YouTube. I guess I could have just went on the computer, but so is that where I go to set that only comments for anybody? Because I don't know. That's awesome, Nana Kathleen. She says she was taught herself to crochet as a teen and quit and picked it back up again in mid-20s and just started learning to knit this year. That's awesome. That is awesome. I did bring a knit. I am trying to make myself like purl stitch, but I don't like it. I don't know why. I think it's because it's awkward. But I'm making this up in, my color is all wonky. But I like how knit, the colors seem to pull a whole lot easier than they do when you're crocheting. Hey, Lisa! I did drop the link for anybody that wants to come in. Let me go grab it again. And I will pop it in there. Thank you, Lisa. And that is just some red. This is just some Red Heart Super Saver, and I don't even know what color this is. As you see, it has no ball band. So, and that's not really, it's hard to see the color. That green is looking more olive, but it's like a bright green. It's like a super bright green. All right, so we've got Lisa Knits. She's saying hey to everybody. Liz says she's learning to knit socks. I saw that on, I don't know if it was on your live or if you were talking about it on somebody else's live, but that's awesome. I think you said you were on like 2 pair at that time. You had done 2 pair of socks. I've just learned how to knit a beanie. I made it up as I went, so I know it's wrong. Thank you, Lisa. She said, still nice colors. Oh, we got somebody in the basement, y'all. Boop.
Hello.
Hey. Hola, Maritza. How are you doing? Well, how are you, Lisa? It's been a long time.
I know, too long, really, isn't it? I'm sucking on a lolly.
Oh, well, I had to go change my shirt and grab something to drink. What do you got?
It's called a Zappo.
Oh, what is it? Is it just like a hard candy?
Yeah, and when you put it in your mouth, certain ones will have powder on it, and it makes your face go.
Oh, so it's like all sour.
But once you get into the lolly, it's a nice lolly.
So Liz says she doesn't know how to knit. She's a crocheter. Me too, Liz. That's what I started saying earlier. My aunt taught me how to knit when I was about right after my mom taught me to crochet. So I don't know, like 8 or 9, somewhere around in there. But I just didn't love it like I did crochet. But
Mm.
I guess maybe 5, 10, let's see. Yeah, maybe 10 years ago, I knitted a scarf and I just did it all in knit stitch. And that's all that I had knit. And so I've decided I'm going to learn how to do it again, or make myself improve upon my skill set, I guess. So that's it.
I learned how to knit first and crochet second.
Oh yeah. And see,
Yeah.
I think that's what people are saying. Like if you whichever you learn first, you tend to gravitate more towards, but I don't know.
But then some people know how to do both really well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like Gary from Urban Yarn.
I don't think I've watched him yet.
Oh, I love Gary. He lives in Canada, but he's Australian.
Oh, okay.
I love Gary.
Well, I'm going to have to get on and watch him.
Mm-hmm. But he's Urban Yarn. He does he just puts up like little yarn chat videos. And I think he's got one tutorial. He's got a knitted beanie tutorial called the Bush Tracker beanie. And once I figure out how to do all the, well, I mean, I guess there's really only 2 stitches in knit, right? The knit, the purl, and then it's just a matter of how you combine all of them together to make different ones. But I want to make his Bush Tracker beanie. I crocheted it, but I haven't knitted it.
Yeah,
wow, Liz says she just started crocheting 2 or 3 weeks ago. Well, that's awesome.
Well, I've only started this year, so I'm still learning.
But you just started crocheting this year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had knitted for years. I don't know, about 14 years I had been knitting. I started when I was younger, stopped, and then picked it up 14 years ago. So, like everything, family always comes first.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a frog where I've got to go back and frog. There was one place where I need to go back.
That's what I have not learned how to do yet in knitting. Like if I mess it up, it either stays messed up or the whole thing comes out because I don't know how to frog and knitting and fix it. Or if I drop a stitch, I haven't watched videos to know how to pick up that stitch.
Someone had one out the other day. They used a crochet. If they've dropped a stitch, they've used a crocheting hook. Oh, it might be Connie from Just Another Stitch.
Mm-hmm.
Had a video out. She uses a crocheting hook to pick up the stitch she's dropped.
I'll have to go. I started watching her beanie video, but I haven't.
I'm sure she's got a tutorial out saying how she picks up if she drops a stitch.
I'll have to check that out.
And I think I've gone back where I needed to go back. Yeah.
So, Nana Kathleen says that Mikey from Crochet Crowd is teaching knitting on his channel. I've been seeing that because he's like me and was anti-knit. Not really anti-knit, but preferred crochet. So he's like me. He's bound and determined. He's going to do it. He's going to learn how to knit and learn to love it.
I was watching Ginger's video, was it yesterday, and she had Limone on.
Oh, really?
Yeah. She was interviewing Limone.
I like Limone. I'll have to go watch that.
So I know it was very interesting. I'm thinking, oh, okay. Because you don't hear or see a lot of male people crocheting or knitting.
Right.
And like I didn't until I met David from David Browning.
Yeah.
And then who else was it? And they keep talking about, is it Fiber Spider?
Mm-hmm. Craig, yeah, from Fiber, yeah. You would like him. He's got some great tutorials. I've made a lot of his stuff.
And now I know with Miguel, because I'm friends with Miguel.
Yeah.
From Who Knows.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to like watching David's replays because he always interviewed, didn't know there were so many men out there that could knit or crochet.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I thought, it's good to know that it's just not for
not just for the ladies. Mm-hmm.
Because you learn something new every day, and it's surprising to see exactly like what the men, their work looks better than what a woman that's probably done it for 60, 70 years.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I like that. Chrissy says it relaxes her, which it's true. It does relax you.
Me too. As long as I'm not trying to count and somebody's trying to talk to me.
Oh, isn't that the worst?
Counting.
Yep. Oh, it happens to me all the time. Oh, were you counting? While I'm counting, and then they still yak.
Yep.
Oh, go away. Wait until I'm finished.
Thank you, Liz. Liz was reminding people to hit the thumbs up.
And the worst thing is they want to talk when you're doing a counting pattern.
Yes.
A pattern part of it. Oh, yeah, I forgot about John Boy. Thank you, Nana Kathleen. I forgot about John Boy.
I am loving his channel.
I love his intro.
He cracks me up.
Hello, Cynthia.
Hey, Cynthia. We'll see you in a minute. Yep. And then, of course, there's Mikey at the crochet crowd. I'm trying to think who else. There's somebody else that there's another guy that just started doing videos. Oh. Well, then there's the Paw Ply guys. Can't forget them.
No, we can't. Yeah.
I think it's one of his friends that started, or I learned about him through them, and it's a guy that crochets. I can't remember his name.
Because aren't they due? Isn't the Paw Pie guys due to go to Canada to see Angela, or have they been?
I thought they were. Something must have happened because I think they were supposed to go the end of July.
Yeah, that's what I thought. And there's been no video or anything about them going or.
Mm-hmm. And I wondered if, because they ended up doing that big craft show, the big Yarny Festival in Perth. So I wondered if that interfered with their trip, if they had to postpone or cancel or.
Yeah, because I noticed the video when they came to Perth.
Mm-hmm.
But there'd been no mention about them going to see Angela in Canada.
Mm-hmm.
So I wondered if they'd gone yet.
I don't think so, because I was thinking they were going to go, and but yeah, I haven't heard or seen anything about it. So.
Well, like you say, they probably thing. Oh yeah, Cammy's he's also, isn't he? Yeah, he's also on. Does Cammy also go on to Nomi B? Granny B's live? Is it Nomi May, aka Granny B's live as well?
Maybe.
Or is that? Oh no, that might be Kenneth. Maybe. Oh, I don't know. I know she has got a man that often goes up on her live.
I'll have to watch for that one. Hey, Nana Michelle. If I've missed anybody coming in, if I've missed saying hello to you, give me another shout out, because I am not doing great at reading the videos. I mean, reading the comments. Is it Granny D that he comes on, Christy?
No, I think it's the hang on, let me have a look and I'll tell you. I'm sure it's Granny
Yeah, Miguel, his is who knows. But there are a lot of men that are crocheting now. And of course there's Jonah from Jonah's Hands. He's just a little crocheting prodigy, man.
Oh no, we got a lot of his stuff in our local shops. He's amazing.
And he just seems like he's such a good kid. He just
I think
seems like he's just so polite and just so sweet.
and that her channel name is Noni May.
No, oh, okay.
I'm sure I saw Cammy Craig go on there, but I do know Kenneth goes on her channel too. But yeah. Oops, don't want to go in there. Don't want to watch her one yet.
And I know there's a lot of guys that I see like in the chat, but I don't know that they actually crochet or if they're just supportive of the craft community.
Maybe they are just being very supportive because some of them are very supportive people.
Because I know like Mark Robb, he is an artist, and so when he started doing videos and doing like where he paints live, it's like our own little Bob Ross.
Okay, yeah.
Christy wants to know if anyone has made a crocheted mermaid blanket. I have not, but I've seen them, and I've done that stitch. I've done the what's it called?
Christy, have you tried Bag a Day? Maybe she's got a crocheted mermaid blanket because she does a lot of blankets and tutorials. She might have one.
What is that stitch called? Is it the crocodile stitch or the dragon scale stitch? I don't know what the official thing is, but you make like a V stitch and then you do double crochets up and down the V.
Yeah, I've seen is it Krista from Secret Yarnery? She does a lot of I think she did a V one, something in that V pattern, I think, a while ago.
Crocodile. Okay, yeah. Sue says crocodile stitch. Yeah.
Maybe
I made some, I call them my dragon scale gloves, but I used that fingerless mitts. I used that for that.
Yeah, I'd probably be inclined to go into Bag a Day's tutorials and have a look to see what she's got.
I know a few years ago they were really big, and you can make like a little tail fin, and then you just grow it out, and then you can start at the top and work it down, and then kind of fold the legs in so that up top it lays flat like a blanket, and then it's got a little pouch for your feet at the bottom.
I do know. I don't know if it's the same or not, but John Boy just made a mermaid himself. So instead of doing probably her body to join the leg bit, maybe just continue on from that.
He did do a big jump, and it's a big mermaid.
Yeah, so maybe instead of doing the body, maybe just do the tail part and make your own pattern out of it. And who else had one? Oh, what about Jeannie from, is it Butterfly
Dreams?
Yeah, she just finished a unicorn blanket.
Oh, did she? That's what I was going to say, Nana Kathleen. I think Crochet Crowd has a mermaid blanket too.
Yeah, I didn't think of that one.
Yeah.
You never know who's got one around though.
All right, Sue. Sue says she's going to go put something comfortable on.
We'll see you soon, Sue. It's always nice to put the name to the face, isn't it?
It is. Let's see. Let's see if that worked. Oh, it did. I watched a little thing and it said that whatever I do, like in StreamYard, you can hit the space bar and it'll undo the last thing you did. So like if I go and I put up, like click on a chat or whatever to show it and I hit the space bar, it'll take it off. And then if I hit the space bar again, it puts it back up. It just undoes the last thing you did. Like
this is crocheting leg warmers.
Ooh.
I just watched someone do leg warmers.
I saw live. It might have been Ginger and Kim, because I think somebody
this was someone else. Because when you looked at them, hang on a minute.
I know Ginger was doing she was doing leg warmers, and somebody said they hate leg warmers, and we got into a whole, I think it might have just been Ginger's. It might have been Ginger's live last week, because I know we got into a whole thing about talking about the 80s. I liked leg warmers. I had several pair. So, Liz, what color are you doing them in? Are you doing them in like bright neon colors?
Sorry,
You're fine.
it was Eden.
Hi, Eden.
She's on her way home. Because she volunteers at the hospital, and it's for springtime for us. It
Right.
never rains. Maybe the first 2 weeks of September, but
Uh-huh.
we've had nothing but buckets of rain, and half of our little townships are flooded.
Oh no. Yeah, you were saying that last week. So y'all are still getting rain, huh?
Yeah. So she's about 5 minutes away from home, and because it's raining, she can't ring when she's closer to home with it raining.
Mm.
With the leg warmers, I can't think who it was that had them, but they made them. When you look at them, I'm thinking, oh, you looked at a plum, but they made it to fit their calf because their calf was a little bit because most ladies' legs are. Oh, I don't want to be offensive or anyone.
They're thick. My
Yeah,
calves are thick.
yeah, and she made them to fit her legs, but they looked really nice. But I can't think of Oh, there you go. She said, I'm making curvy legs. Or maybe it was Liz's ones that I was watching. And they were in like a brownie colour. I hope, Liz, that was you because they were cute. I liked them. But I didn't know what the right word was to say.
Curvy girl. That's a good way to put it, Liz. She said she's making curvy girls leg warmers.
Maybe it was yours, Liz, that I was watching. Oh, she hasn't put it. I have put part 1 video on. Maybe that was you, Liz, I was watching the other day. I know it was somebody with leg warmers. And I thought that the first one was really cute. Maybe that's all I've got. I watch too many videos when I start watching.
Nana Kathleen says she graduated high school in 1980 and never got into the leg warmers. Well, I graduated in 91, so like for the 80s, I was all about the leg warmers.
I graduated in 88, and the only time I wore leg warmers was when I was doing dancing.
Well, I did that too, but I also now my my ex sister-in-law, she used to wear. She was big into the. She wore 2 pairs of socks. 2 pairs of socks with everything, and she wore them out. Tucked her blue jeans, wore them outside of her blue jeans. Tucked her blue jeans into them.
Oh, God, I haven't seen someone do that in years.
So to me, so that was like her version of leg warmers, I guess.
Yeah, Liz said it was her that I must have watched.
Okay, cool. And Christy said she graduated in 81.
Geez, Christy, I was only just finishing primary school to go into high school. Only because I had to do grade 5 twice.
That's okay.
Hey, you look at it. If you got to do it, it's better doing it in primary school than doing it in high school.
Right. Sometimes it just doesn't click the first time.
Oh, grade 5, the first time when I'd done grade 5, I'd broken my elbow and my dad had been very sick. I mean, literally very sick. So it was sort of not the best year, so they thought it was best for me just to redo it again, which was good. So,
Yeah. Liz is a baby. Liz said she was born in 81. So was my sister.
Oh, Liz, you're definitely a baby.
I think my sister was 81, and I think my cousin was 80. They were born around I think that's right.
My girl's dad, he had his first daughter in 81. Yeah. And then the next daughter came in 83, and then the son came in 86, I think. Because there's about 7 years the difference between the boy and my oldest one.
So how many do you just have the 2 girls?
I got the 2 girls, but then they got 3 half siblings.
Okay.
Same dad, but yeah, 2 different mums. So one's just, like I said, one was 81, the other's 83, and I think it was 86. I think. Yeah, that'd be right. 86, because he was 6.5 when he wasn't quite 7 when Lara came along in 92. So
All right, let's see. Instead of sitting here playing with the yarn, I decided I would get started. So I got a little circle. It's the start of my little baby beanie. Okay, let's see here. We've got Liz. Okay, so I read that one. Christy says, "LOL, I'm old." You are not old, Christy. And then Sue said that Liz she has a daughter that's older than Liz.
But if Liz turns her age around, she'll be younger.
There you go.
So I'm really only 35.
I don't want to turn my age around right now. I'd be 94.
No, keep yours the way it is.
For a few more weeks anyway. Let's see. Christy said she got married in 81.
I'll be back in a few minutes. I'll just put my camera on and I'll be back.
Okay. Liz, Sue says she's going to go watch her leg warmers video. Let's see. Nana Kathleen said her kids were 81, 82, 83. Wow, you just one right after the other. Holy moly. I put a little bit of time between mine. Now my son, his babies are back to back like that. So let's see. Liz says she is part 1 and she's gonna finish up part 2. Why is this? Okay, there we go. Every time I click on the chat, it jumps on me. So then we got Christy, who did the opposite. Nana did hers one right after the other. And then Christy, she put 10 years between hers. Hey, that way you have a little babysitter. Oh, let's see. Sue, you are not old either. Neither one of y'all are old. Let's see. Right? I do look young for 94. Oh, so 79 and 87. My babies were born 97 and 99. So Nana Kathleen, November 1st? So like next week? My birthday is the 13th. November is a good month. And Sue is telling you a happy early birthday. Yeah, I don't like, right? Right, Sue? I'm not sure I like the flipping around. Now, next, in a couple of weeks, maybe. Oh, and then Liz said she had her babies in 97 and then 14 and 15. Oh, we lost Lisa. Here, I'm going to drop the link again. If anybody wants to come up and chit chat, paste that again. There we go. So he'll be 95 on January 1st. Woo! Yeah, I don't know about this flipping the numbers around. So your birthday is on January 1st. Okay. New Year's baby. Sorry, I guess I could tell y'all. See, that's the other thing. I got to get used to reading the comments out loud. So Sue's birthday is January 1st. Your husband's granny. Christy said her husband's granny used to reverse her age. Well, I guess, you could say 29 and holding. Sue says, yep, a New Year's baby. Let's see here. Go back up here. I skipped it. She said her stepdaughters are 5 and 7 years younger than me. Oh, wow. Oh, look at y'all. We got somebody coming up in the basement. Liz, hey, girl. How are you?
I am fine. How are you doing?
I am good.
What are you working on? I see you going like this, but I'm like, what is she working on?
I'm making a baby beanie.
Oh, how cute.
I was going to knit, but then I remembered that when I'm knitting in the round, I have to think. I can't just, because I had to start a beanie like 4 times because I kept twisting the darn thing. So I'm like, no, we're not doing that.
I understand. Yeah, no, I'm working 2 different, of course, like me, always. This is the one that I'm doing on the tutorial, which this yarn is a size 3.
Hold on, let me remember how to make you solo. So do I just click this one? Nope.
The other way.
Which one is it? I remember
on top of my picture there should be 3 dots.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's down here at the bottom.
Okay, there you go. But yeah, normally you'll have 3 dots and it'll be like there you go. So this is the leg warmer that the tutorial's on. Is this one? It says a size 3 weight. This is what's on the tutorial part already. But this is a 4 weight, which you need less yarn for the 4 weight because I'm trying it out also. This one covers up to my knee, like past my knee, almost like leggings. Because I had knee surgery, so I need, to cover my knees for the winter. So this does that one. So these are for us curvy girls that have, extra meaty thighs and legs and all that good stuff. So yeah, so this one looks shorter because it's not covering my knee. But yeah, so that's what I'm working on and doing video on that. And then I'm telling you guys, I just learned how to make socks. See?
Oh, they look great. You did a great job on them.
Look, at the first one was not great, girl. Let me tell you, it looked bad, like bad. So I do have a pair, but 2 different colors, of course, like always. So I got these 2. They're full already. I just need to sew in the bells. And then here's the matching to the pink one. And then I have the matching. I'm doing them at the same time because I'm a weirdo. I don't know. And then I have the matching to the blue one. So I'm almost done with actually having 2 pairs of socks. So
they look fabulous.
Yeah, and I just learned how to do this like 2 weeks ago. I think 2, maybe 3 weeks ago, how to make socks. I don't knit, you guys, just to let you guys know. No knitting bone in my body, let me tell you.
Me either. I'm horrible at knitting. I'm trying to get better. I'm trying, but
I did a pair of socks a long time ago. Oh, can you take me down? I feel weird being up here by myself.
It's weird, isn't it?
It does. I did a sock a long time ago. On double pointed needles. Not that style. Heck no. But I was doing the do-rags for Granny D for the cause that they were doing it for.
Right.
And I was like, you know what? I want to make socks.
That's what got me back into knitting. Was I knitted a do-rag for her. Mhm.
Me too. I did 7, I believe, and I sent some out. Some are still here because I made extras. But
Did
this
too.
is how new I am to this. I knew how to knit because the do-rag was knitted, just like
Mhm.
the knit stitch I knit.
Right.
When Bridget from, what is it? Bridget, wait,
Queen's
Queen
Crafts.
Crafts with Bridget.
Mhm.
She's like, I'm like, okay, I want to start. She's like, okay, knit one, pearl one, and I was like, oh, what's a pearl? That's how bad I was. I was like, what's a pearl? How do I do it? I had to go on YouTube to figure out what pearl meant because I did not know what pearl meant. So yeah. So that's how I am where I am now with having 2 finished socks and doing the matching pair to those.
Yeah.
Because I thought it was going to be hard, like super, super hard. And
Mhm.
no, you do everything on these little
Little
needles.
teeny tiny. Mhm.
Yeah. Even for the heel, you don't have to put double pointed needles, nothing. You use the same needles to make the heel. The
Oh.
the only time you need the double pointed needles is when you're doing the toe. The toe part to close it out. That's the
Mhm.
only time you need double pointed needles.
Are you following somebody's pattern?
It's Bridget's. It's her, but
Okay.
it's I always call it a Frankenstein sock because you get a little bit from over here, a little bit from over there. This is what I like from here. You put it all
Right.
together, and you end up with
With that.
Bridget socks. Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, she's the one that taught me how to do it. And I mean, there's a lot of people now that are going to try it too. And I'm like, well, if I can do it, and I have dyslexia, so imagine if I can do it, anybody could do socks.
Did she have a tutorial for it, or were y'all just like on a live and she was up showing you how to do it?
She actually has now a tutorial I think all the way to where I'm at right now. Actually, she did 2 parts. She did the look. This is how good I am. I don't know what these things are called. So the cuff part of it,
Right.
that's the first part tutorial, and then the second one was the heel, and I believe the heel is also with the length of your foot also.
Okay.
So she does have the tutorial broken down in pieces, and then from there we're also helping each other out. Whoever needs a little bit more to get to where they want to get to.
Okay. Nana Kathleen, her channel name is Queen's Crafts by Bridget.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
Let's see here.
yeah, the heel was so easy, like so easy. I was amazed because the one I did for the socks that was so hard to do. It was like pick up stitches, drop stitches, pick up, and it was like I'm gonna lose a stitch somewhere. So these I don't even need a pattern to take. I just take them with me and I'm able just to knit them wherever I'm at without needing to look at an actual piece of paper to tell me what I'm doing next. So these are super, super fun to do. So that's what I'm in between making the tutorial for the leg warmers for us curvy women, because there's a lot of us that have curvy legs. So I'm doing that, and in between that, I'm making my socks because I finished the Halloween blanket I was making, the mosaic one that I created, and I'm so happy that is over. You do not know how
It
happy I
looked great.
am.
I saw the I think I saw your video or a picture, or I don't know, I saw something on it where you'd finished it.
Yes, that Frankenstein I was like, I just want to be done. I wanted to go to another project. That's what my problem was.
Yeah.
So it's happened before. When I did the spring one, same thing. I'm like, I just want to be done. I want to be done. I'm one of those people that I can't have too many projects going because I get anxiety because I have so many going.
Oh,
but
I've got so many.
I'm a one woman kind of project. Let me tell you. But lately I'm been able to, cheat on one to work on the other kind of situation.
Right.
So I'm just like, well, it is what it is. I guess I can't do anything about it. But yeah, this one is a size 4, and for this one you're using 300 yards from one leg because it's a size 3. But this one that is a size 4, this one is 206 yards, and I still have a lot left over, and I'm almost done with the bottom part of this one.
Oh, okay. Wow.
So
I like those colors.
The what?
I like those colors.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, what is this? Sorry, I'm over here having to reach behind you. It is the Big Twist Freelance.
Okay, I like that. They're very fall-like colors.
Yeah, yes. Look at that. Isn't that pretty?
I like that.
I thought it was beautiful. My husband ordered this for me. I was like,
hubby did good.
Right? I thought so too. I was like, yay. Ready for the fall to keep my legs warm. Because I get muscle cramps because I tore a muscle in my left leg.
Mm-hmm.
So we need leg warmers.
Hey, Sally, welcome in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me scroll back up in the chat here. Back when we were talking about flipping our age, Nana Kathleen says she's not going to reverse hers. She doesn't want to be 16 again.
Oh, no, me either. I'm good. I'll say, yeah, because mine would be 14. Nah, I'm good.
You don't want to go back to
that? No.
Sue said her dad wasn't happy she was a New Year's baby. He's a tax preparer, and he wanted. Yes. I used to work for a CPA, so I totally get it. December 31st, tax deduction. January 1st, gotta wait a whole year.
Oh, yes. That is crazy. But yeah.
Sue said she likes how big the leg warmer is. She likes that the big one, the long one.
No, this one, yeah. Yeah, because this one covers up my knee. So my knees will stay warm, and it covers my ankles. So I have long legs, but a short torso. So
see, I'm the opposite. I got little bitty short legs and a long torso. So
my husband's the same way.
My friend and I were talking about that the other day. Like, I've always had to buy like long torso. Like, if I got a one-piece bathing suit, I always had to get the long torso. Like when I was like little skinny mini. Otherwise, it went right up the.
Me and my husband, we have the same issue. Like, he drives my truck, and I'm like, why is the chair so screwed up? Because he has shorter legs, longer torso. I'm the opposite, so I'm able to sit more back.
Yep.
Yeah, we get in fights because of that. Like, stop moving my chair and my, the mirrors and everything to get to. So.
Yep. I feel him because I got little bitty short legs.
Right. And then, like in our car, I don't know if you guys are pedals, your brake and the gas move towards you. So you really don't have to get close. You just move the pedals instead of moving the chair.
Mm-hmm.
But
mine doesn't do that, but my friend's does that. Her car does that, which is pretty neat. Mine doesn't do that though.
My car is very, very old, okay? Like very old. I think like almost 20 years, I think. And it has that. So I was like, yay. Stay away from the steering wheel.
Welcome back, Lisa.
Sorry, I had to go because I needed to unlock the door for Eden because it's raining outside.
Oh.
So, yeah.
If you like, I'll go down so you guys, so it's not so. Are you sure?
Yeah, I can scoot you down. We can.
Okay, I don't want to bother you guys. I was
no. Anybody that wants to come up, we're good. Do y'all like it better like this or like this?
Oh no,
zoom you back.
Go the other way. Yeah,
I like that one.
We're not so close.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so Liz, everybody is saying that they like your socks and your leg warmers.
Thank you.
Like I said, I couldn't remember whose video I was watching with the leg warmers. And because, like you say, you watch so many videos, they all start leading one into the other thing. sure if I mentioned someone had brown ones, then whoever would say,
Mm-hmm.
I have,
yeah,
Yep.
yeah, that's the color.
Showed them. Here,
Mhm.
I'm gonna bring you back solo so you can show her
Oh,
again. Just
yeah,
for
these
a
are,
sec, you go, Lisa, so you can see them.
yeah, these are the ones
Yeah,
that for their curvy legs. As you see, they round out right here because I got
yeah.
big calf and skinny bottoms. So that's how they look. But yeah, this is the one that's a tutorial for us curvy girls with curvy legs.
Because, like I said to Pam, I didn't want to make it sound awful, and I was trying to find the right word to make it. When you said curvy legs, I thought, yeah, that's the word I was trying to look for.
Yes, we got curvy legs, so you
Because
know.
nobody makes things for people that have got that little
Yeah,
a bit more curves,
yeah, I
and it's
always
not
gotta find
fair.
that. Mm-hmm. We need to get, you know, I mean, there's a lot of curvy, women out there, so we need to start looking into making cute stuff for us, our
Yes,
size.
yes,
Yeah,
I agree.
that's one thing I like about Bag a Day. She makes it to a size, but she always has, is it 4 or 5 different sizes?
Yes, it
Mm-hmm.
shows you how to make it fit your body. Yeah, make it bigger,
Yeah.
or smaller. Mm-hmm.
But then,
Mm-hmm.
you do need that extra more channels out there that are like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And what is it? Jennifer Cinnamon Stitches. She has some. She has a few tutorials out there.
And
Okay.
so does Granny Square. She makes it for the curvy body too.
Oh,
Oh,
does she? Okay.
Yeah, because she just finished a was it a poncho or something?
but I
Hmm.
believe she's curvy also.
Mm.
So, you know, that's a good thing. Well,
Yeah.
not, what I mean. You understand what I'm saying.
Yeah. All right. Let's see here. I did drop that link to Queen's Crafts by Bridget. I didn't put by Bridget, but that's if anybody's wanting to go check out her socks tutorials, y'all can
Yeah, I
find her
just saw
channel.
that, and when I went back to looking for your link, your drop that you dropped to come up on the panel, I did see that.
And then let's see. Sue says she has sock yarn sitting there. She found a crochet tutorial, but knitting supplies before I learned how to knit. Oh, gotcha.
I want to try crocheting those socks that Cynthia was showing off this morning.
Those were cute.
Weren't they gorgeous? I love her turtle.
Oh, that turtle was so cute. I'm gonna have to go back because I missed the very beginning because I was still at family supper, so I need to go back. But I came in while she was showing the turtle. So cute.
Oh,
Whose
yes.
whose channel was that?
Cynthia's Joyful
Oh,
Creations.
okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, because you came in right before we came over. Yeah, Christy said she joined your channel.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, I'm going to that makes I have 470 subscribers. So I'm almost at that 500 mark. Whoop, whoop.
Liz, who was the lady you had on your channel? Was it yesterday?
This morning?
Well, it'll be yesterday for her because she's in Australia.
Okay, it was Miss Susan. Hooked by Susan, I believe is her channel.
Oh, okay. Oh,
She's
sorry, I should have told you where I was.
yeah. Yeah, she's new. She just started her to do little videos on her YouTube channel. And so she comes up so she can kind of get warmed up to doing live. So that's Miss I always say her name wrong. Her name is Suzanne. So now I just call her Zeus, like the,
Okay.
lightning stuff. Just to mess with her.
That's what I did
I,
with Cynthia. I went up on her live a few times to get rid of the nerves.
mm,
Mhm.
I forgot to tell people that I'm a day ahead.
Hey, Kivia, welcome in. How are you doing tonight?
Hi, Kivia. Always see you in the YouTube streets.
Everybody's saying hello to everybody.
Hi, Miss Maribel.
Hey,
Now, I
Maribel.
try and catch up on a lot of your videos too, Liz.
Thank you. Yes, we have our Zingo night. I love doing that. It makes me feel so much like church when they do bingo with the little ball thing that
Mhm.
drops the ball. So we do that, and we win
Yeah,
prizes on there.
I did make one of yours in Go Lives.
Yes,
About 2 weeks ago, I think it was, or something. I
yes,
know I can't make it and watch.
yeah. Because when Wednesdays are now at noon, so I think that's where I saw you was on the noon one.
Yeah.
Because the other one is it's Sunday. It's at 7 p.m. So I did it
Are you Central or Eastern or?
Central.
Okay, that's what I thought. So you're my time zone. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then it just depends on the how far ahead I am of you guys. Because we've just started. Some of our states have just started we've been in them nearly a month now, daylight savings, but we don't go back till April. Where you guys go forward, we'll be going back.
Oh
Yeah, we're
wow!
always opposite. That's just
Yeah.
so crazy. Yes, Kivia said, okay, so Sue said yes, big girls want to look cute too, right? We do. We want to look cute. And Kivia
Mhm.
said that Furls is discontinuing one of the Streamline, and I got that email. So if y'all haven't gone, I think the code is pumpkin. But if you buy 2 of the solar flare Streamline hooks, you get 3 for free.
Oh
Hi,
wow!
Sally.
Yes, so yeah, so that's a good deal. Now a lot of the sizes are already sold out, but I mean, if you're looking for stuff for giveaways and whatnot, I mean that's a great. I think I had some points saved up, so I got all 5, so they averaged out to being $8 a piece.
Oh, that's nice.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, so I mean, even without the discount, it would have been what $48. So 2
That's
or 5 for 48.
that's still a great price
Yeah,
all the
yeah.
way.
And it's the resin hook. So I mean, if you don't like the resin, then
I
you're
was
not.
watching Sam from Mantha's Mates once the other video the other day. She was on live,
Mm-hmm.
and a lady from Australia. I don't know if you saw the video. Sent her. I'm not sure if they were for how do you pronounce it, frills,
Girls. Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
or what they were. But I think Sam said, what did she say? They were £40 each one for her. And I said, yeah, and then I said, yeah, but the money goes up more when it's Australian money.
Mm-hmm.
So I got online, Googled it. For one of the ones that she got bought for £40, it was
Mm-hmm.
like $88 something for us to buy.
Ooh.
Oh no,
But she got the whole set.
Wow.
no, I'm a Susan Bate kind of person.
I wait until they go on sale. Oh, well, thank you,
And I
Sue,
thought,
for coming in. Hold on. Thank you, Sue, for coming and hanging out with us. Have a
thank you,
fantastic
Sue.
night.
I thought, what a neat gift that was to give somebody.
Right? Which I waited till they went on sale. I bought my first furls last Christmas or birthday somewhere. Whenever they went on sale, I bought one.
You
It
see,
was
I think Maribel was on must have watched the same video. They were gifted to her, but Sam was saying how they were $40 if she brought it one each. But being in Australia, because it's a bit more.
right. It was,
I thought,
yeah,
that
that's
was an awesome gift.
yeah, very much so.
I thought, oh, what a lovely gift to give somebody.
Alex.
And especially with her partner Mike now taking up crocheting. Imagine what he could get out on those needles.
Okay, she said it was the $48 candy shop furls. I haven't tried those yet. Are those the wooden ones?
Yes. Yes. See, I knew somebody in the chat would have been in there watched the same video.
Christy said,
Maribel said they're $48 candy shop, but that means they were $88 for us.
Christy
Wow.
said she won a furls on a live. Woohoo!
Yeah, see, Kirsty said, Maribel said every colour. Yes, all the colours.
Wow.
And when
Nice.
she was showing them, they were to die for. wow.
Well, I'd always said I would never own a furrows because I'm cheap. But then they had a sale last year. It might have been their Black Friday sale. I really don't remember. So then I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna try one. So because they were on sale, and now I love them. But I'm still cheap, so I'm waiting until they go on sale because I don't want to pay full price.
I've never tried one.
Dude,
Never
yeah.
tried one.
So I did buy the orange one when they came out. But it was also on sale.
This is my size 4 one.
I like that. That's
and cute. I got that in one of those where you buy 2 books and you get a free gift.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I got, that one. And then I got this one in a free gift, which is a size 6. But as you can tell, I've used it so much. It was a good hook to use, and it's still a good one to use.
Mm-hmm.
And I've got this one, which is a size 4.
I like that. See, I've got a lot of hooks like that, and a lot of them I've bought on Amazon. They're just no names, and I love them.
Mm.
My main hook that I used to use was Boy, and then I started buying the ergonomic hooks. I think, what are they called? Luxury hook from Hobby Lobby. From Hobby Lobby, the little cheap ones are like $2.99 a piece or something.
Okay.
But they got the little flowers. They're like gray and another color, and they got the little flowers going down the side.
I think I got them right here. The ones that you're talking about.
I started to bring one in here. Let's see.
These right here?
Yes. I love those. Those were my favorite. Like, I've worn out so many of those. Like, the only thing I don't like about them is that the size and stuff is in that little teeny tiny window at the very bottom, and it rubs off, and I can't see it. Like, sometimes I'll have to take a picture, or I'll just go to the website and be like, what size is the yellow one?
You know what you do? You put clear nail polish right there on both sides, and you won't rub it with your hand.
Okay, I'll have to try that.
I did that to these. To the ones that are that have it right here.
Yeah, and
it doesn't rub off. I have clear nail polish on top of it, and you don't feel it when you're crocheting. You don't feel it at all.
That's a good idea. I'll have to try that because I have a hook like that too, and I bought it, but I bought the super skinny one, and that's what I use for weaving in my tails instead of a needle, a darning needle. I'll just take those little hooks and just pull them through.
I'll have to do that on my size 5 needle. This one, that's a size 5, but it's wearing off, starting to wear off.
I'll
have to get some clear nail polish, and then that'll stay on there. I've got to go to the shop tomorrow, so I'll get clear nail polish.
I'll have to try that on my boy hooks too, because my boy hooks, I buy the ones with the rubber grip handle, and they've got to where they don't engrave it in the soft cushiony part. They just stamp it on there too, and it rubs off.
Yeah.
So, clear nail polish. The boy is they're kind of like Hobby Lobby. It's all the same color, so you can just go look at a set and be like, okay, the blue one is the K and or whatever.
Yeah.
Maribel says the same thing. Use clear nail polish.
It really works.
Have you seen, Liz? You might have. I don't know about you, Pam. If you watch her, it's is it Ladybird?
Yeah, Lisa.
She's in the UK.
Yeah, Lisa.
And she's got a little cat named Beanie. And she's got. Have you seen her hooks? She's had one with someone made it for, and it's got a it's got Beanie on the end, her cat Beanie on the end.
Oh, that's cute. I've been missing her lives. I used to watch her every Friday, and for some reason I've been missing her. So I don't know.
I've been watching the replays because I don't. Again, I miss a lot of the lives apart from, like, say, yours and Cynthia's today.
Right.
But and apart from Kim and Ginger's, I miss a lot of lives. But yeah, she gets a lot of hers made, and she has mentioned who she gets hers made by. They're absolutely gorgeous.
Is it Maud? MOBS? Isn't she the one that does personalized hooks?
Maybe
I could be-
Ashley.
Yeah.
Maybe Ashley does, but I
That's
do
why I
know.
like her names because Grady D calls her mobs Ashley, and then I don't remember her because Cynthia always goes M to the O to the B to the S.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah, and also I have seen that Noni May. She's made some, but I don't think she makes them to
Oh.
like customize like what Lisa's is. But
I'll have to go look at that. I'll have to go watch Lisa's video.
and I think it was only a recent one that she was crocheting with Beanie on the bottom, because she made the comment that I have helping with from Beanie, and I'm thinking I don't see Beanie in the video until I realised it was her hook.
All right.
Oh
Okay,
yeah,
so Nana Kathleen said she wanted furls on a live. That if she can't afford them, they are expensive. Nana Kathleen, they are. That's why I wait till they go on sale. Or if I could win one on a live, that would be the bomb diggity.
I have two. And I won one. One was gifted. Well, both were gifted, and I don't use them. I'm more of a Susan. This is I think this is Susan Bates. I love the sharp
Mm-hmm.
thing.
Yeah.
That's what I like. So I have all these crochet hooks, and these are the ones I always go to.
I love the one that Cynthia is giving away for her members.
Ooh.
That nice bright orange one.
Mm-hmm.
That
Who's doing that one? Who's
Cynthia.
Oh yeah. The orange
yeah.
one. Okay, so the orange one that she's giving away is the one that they're discontinuing. That orange streamline, that solar flare, that the one that she's got in her giveaway. That's the one that they're discontinuing, and it's a resin. Good night, Christy. She said she's got to go to sleep. 5 a.m.
Good night.
Sweet dreams.
Okay, let me scroll back up. I jumped down. I saw she was heading out. Let's see.
There you go. Nana Michelle said she's had one made from Lady Bird Lisa, made for her granddaughter.
Okay. Yes, Kivy, I was talking about the boy ergonomic. Thank you. Words are failing me tonight. Tiffany says that the clear polish doesn't adhere to the boy handle. I guess the ergonomic rubber handle.
You can also try UV nail polish.
Well, see, and I bought some of that UV resin at Hobby Lobby, so I thought about trying that too, where you put it underneath the light or whatever.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Oh,
So
that's what
try that too. Yeah,
that would.
I don't know if it would. Yeah, I don't guess it would melt it. Y'all try that. Let's see here. Are you talking about OVW?
Oh, maybe yeah.
Maybe.
I really don't know. I'm one of those people that I forget my own name if it wasn't you know what I mean? I'm that kind of person. What's my channel one more time? Yeah.
Kivia, I can always use more crochet hooks, just like I can always use yarn.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
You can never have too many.
You know, there was a good sale. You remember the bobbins, those big bobbins that they had like at the stores? It's like they had 3 different colors on it.
Yes, yes.
What do you call that? Oh my God, what is that place called? See, I'm just like you right now. Premier has them. They say $7.99 on when you touch them, but when you put them in your cart, they're $2.99.
Oh, really? Is this on the Premier website?
Yes, ma'am. And it's $2.99 for 500 and something yards. That is a deal.
That is amazing.
Yes.
Good night, Nana Kathleen. Thank you for coming and hanging with us.
Good night, Nana Kathleen. Sweet dreams.
Don't tell nobody, but I bought some. It won't go farther from here, okay, you guys? I promise.
That's right. Shh, it's just our secret.
Yeah, don't tell nobody else, okay?
Nobody else wants to know.
No one. I promise. They have a lot. That's where I got my my sock yarn. These are 470 yards. I got them for $2.
That's a pretty cool.
Yeah, and they have a lot of colors. And right now because a lot of people were buying it. They say now they have them for $3.99.
That's still a good
But
deal, though.
These, I don't know if I can see these big bobbin things.
And let me bring it. There we go.
Those big bobbins, and they have lots of colors. Now they say $3.99 on there, and they
That's
have
a good deal.
beautiful, beautiful colors. Like girls, you guys. I mean, they have these like gold.
Ooh,
Orange.
I love
like-
it.
What is the weight? Is it a 4-weight or a?
It's a 4-weight. And it has it's 100% anti-peeling acrylic. It has 490. Wait, no, wrong. My bad. I'm reading meters. 543 yards. And it's a 4-weight machine washable and dryable. That has to be a must for everybody, I think, at least.
Me too, because I wash and dry everything.
They have like all these. Look, you don't have to put me solo, but this is like blues with purples and whatever. They have a baby color. It's like blush pink with a little bit of green. $3.99 for 500 something yards, you guys. That is still a steal, regardless of how you look at it.
Yeah.
They have like lime colors. They have like the yellow, like a mustard color, and it's like light yellow with a darker yellow. In the middle is like mixed with both colors. I think, you guys, that's a steal. They have
what are those called? Just the bobbins?
Yes, you want me to put the link in the chat? If you guys want to, you guys can go look.
That would be awesome.
But yeah, you guys, it is a
Cynthia. Hi, Cynthia.
Hi, Cynthia.
Hi, Cynthia. We're all saying that. Hi.
That's right. So, Liz, back to the furls. The furls that you have, are they the resin plasticky ones, or do you have a metal one? She's looking for the link.
Right. I did put the link into the
yes, I see it. Sweet.
So if anybody wants to go look at it, I'm telling you,
that is a great deal.
If you go from like Dollar Tree, there's 100 or even less, like 90 something yards for $1.25. So you kind of go with 500 for $3.99 any day.
Exactly. That is an amazing deal. That is a fantastic deal.
Right now, yarns do not go under $6. All of them now like 11, 12, 13, 14. And it's like, no, thank you. I'll pay $3.99 any day.
Yes, everything has gotten so expensive.
Like the blanket I was crocheting up on your live last week, Pam. I only paid $8.50 for that yarn. It's now gone to $9.
Ugh.
I'm thinking, okay, that went up 50 cents quick. But if you've got to buy 2 of each color, like you say, it works out expensive.
Right.
Yes.
But if you want the blanket to be big enough for going over a child or something, you need to have those a lot more, plus to give an extra bit of width on it to make it wider and longer for it, like on a bed.
Yeah.
And at $9, like you say, $13, $14. I know there's one line brand one that I can get from my local shop. So I'll give it a go because, I've heard everybody rave about it. When I went to have a look at my local store, it was $14.99 each.
Ooh.
Thinking, you can stay there. I don't need you.
Right.
Yeah. Wait till it goes on sale.
I'm not that desperate.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I'll wait until it goes clearance. Then I'll go.
I'd be waiting a long time before mine goes on clearance.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. You were saying earlier that your yarn shop doesn't do good sales.
The only time that I picked up a really, really good sale was on the home brand stuff of my local shop. It should have been, I think, $11.99 for. It's the same. I was going to say I'd try and get one out, but it's got everything on there. But I think it was $11.99, or was it $12.99 each? And I got each one for $5 each.
Oh, that's
Oh,
see, that's a good
good.
deal.
I cleared them off the shelf
I don't blame you.
because I
don't-
thought for that's like $7 each ball, and I think I worked out I got about 25 skeins of that wool.
That's good. Sometimes people be like, "That's rude to take all of it," but hey, right now we are all pinching pennies. I will take it all. I'm sorry.
Exactly.
Hey, and I don't know how long it'd been sitting there before I got it. So if it'd
Exactly.
been sitting there all that time and no one's brought it, well, sorry,
Exactly.
I'm going to take it.
That's what
Yeah.
people talk about when Hobby Lobby has their big clearance. Well, I'm sorry, if it's on clearance and I got the money to buy it, I'm buying it
Exactly.
because they got plenty.
The only time I would leave it on the shelf, like with all the scarves that I did in the retro ones that I did and all that, when I brought it from in the city, there was 2 skeins. Someone, when people have been to it and they've pulled at it,
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
refused to buy those ones, so I left 2, and I cleared them out of the rest of it.
Good girl.
And the lady said, "Oh, I'm going to have to order them some more." I said, "Yeah, I think you better, because I've just cleared you out."
Yep. All right, let's see here. Scroll back up in the chat. Okay, so I just popped up that link for the bobbin. So if anybody misses it, go back up in the chat. Y'all can click on that because that is a great deal. I don't know, Cynthia, if you were in there, this yarn that Liz was showing is $3.99 for like 500 yards on Premiere.
Here, let me show.
So many pretty colors.
Oh yes, I love the peach, like all the bright colors, because right now we're going into fall and winter. Everything gets gloomy, so having bright colors around you is the best way to go.
Yep. And Kivia says she hasn't bought Dollar Tree yarn in a while. My Dollar Tree, sometimes they have it, sometimes they don't. And sometimes what they have, I don't want. But
these are the ones, Miss Cynthia. They're the big bobbins.
Let me pop you up there. Check these out, Cynthia. It is so much. And they're all multicolored and whatnot.
And who knows, maybe if you put it in your cart.
The orange one you showed.
Yeah,
Which one?
Which one? The lime one?
No, not that one. The orange one.
Oh yeah.
This one? I think it's tangerine.
Yeah, that one. That one was a beautiful color. That one.
I like that. See, I love me some orange.
Me too. But they have they have the purples with the light blue to purple to purple.
Cynthia don't care about the purple.
No, she
They do have a light peach color for anybody
that's pretty too. That's pretty too.
They have a lot of different colors. Every color you could think of. I mean, it's 543 yards. I would never, and it's a 4-weight, and you can wash it and dry it. How you doing?
I love that. I love that. Okay, so
to me at the moment, I'm just over purple, but it's only because I've had that blanket to do, and it was in 3 different shades of purple. But you watch, probably around Christmas after, I might get back into the purples.
Yep. Thank you, Miss Cynthia. She said she loves my top. Is it better than the spiderweb witch dress thingy?
I love both.
Hi, Wanda. Welcome in. How are you doing?
Your mum was in earlier, Pam.
Oh, was she? I missed her.
Yeah, did she disappear?
I didn't see her. She must have. She must have went to bed. Let's see here.
Yeah, she came in, oh.
Now, was it my mom or was it Sally?
Oh, Sally came in.
My mom is Sarah.
Oh, sorry. Sally came in, yeah. So.
Yeah, because they were both here last week, Sally and Sarah. So, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Sally was in. I'm sure it must have been Sally, yeah. Sorry. I thought she was your... Yeah, I think it was Sally that came in just before. Yeah, Sally. She came in.
Well, hi, Sally, if you're still here. Maribel said she ordered some of those bobbins.
You go, girl.
Oh, way to go. What colors, Maribel?
Do we do the happy dance, everybody? Right?
That's what Cam needs to get, is a happy dance.
I know I don't have any. I don't have any dances. I don't have any nightbot. I don't have any of that. I need to. I don't have any.
Let me know. We can talk in the background. I can do you a dance one, so you guys can dance your way.
Yep, I
Cynthia,
need those. And
Cynthia said down further, no, I don't care about purple. LOL.
I saw that. I was like,
yeah.
poor
Who is she?
purple color.
Yeah.
What did purple do to you, Miss Cynthia?
Oh, she loves purple. We were picking on her in the last live.
Hey, it's a bit like V with pink.
Yeah.
Oh,
They're always picking on her with pink.
oh yes.
So Wanda is done driving for the night.
Yay! Way to go, Wanda. Where are you parked at the moment, Wanda?
Look, I was supposed to look.
Isn't she?
3 for 9. No.
See, Maribel said she bought the yellow for sure, and she can't remember the other colors.
She's like, I just threw them in my cart. Right?
At that price, I mean, you can't help but not. I mean,
they have a lot. They have these other ones for, well, the price to the yardage, they're like $2. They're in their clearance stuff, and it's like wool. It's really cute, but not kind of thing I would do because I don't want to hand wash anything. Let me tell you. So if I don't, because it's like everybody was so happy and excited about the, what is that? The Michaels, the new one. No, I don't know why I'm trying to say Fanta, but that's not it.
I don't know. I saw it, and then I heard somebody read, and they're like, it's this, and wool. And I was like, eh.
Well, not only that, you have to hand wash it, honey. Wash. And I was like, some people were like, I'm going to make a blanket. Well, good luck on washing it by hand.
I don't like having to hand wash stuff. And
then who's got time to hand wash it?
Yeah.
Do what?
No one has time to hand wash anything these days.
No.
My house is such a hot mess. I don't have a freaking surface that's big enough to lay out a blanket to dry.
Right? Yeah, no. And it's not that soft. I'm one of those people, I need to go to touch stuff. I can't just be like, oh, you said it's good. All right, I'm going to go buy it. No. I got to go touch everything. And it wasn't that soft. Like, it wasn't, it was like, eh.
Now, I do like that new facets yarn that the facets it's all acrylic, isn't it?
Nope, you have to hand wash it. That's the one I was talking about. The facet yarn. Hand wash and lay flat to dry.
But isn't it acrylic?
No, I don't think it's acrylic. No.
Oh, well, see, here I was all excited. I was going to go buy some because they kept saying that it was the same as Unforgettable.
No, Unforgettable you can wash.
Yes.
But not the facet yarn. You have to hand wash it.
Because the Unforgettable is just acrylic. It's just a pretty acrylic. Yeah, I wash and dry all that.
Did they name it Unforgettable after what's that man's name that sang that song, Unforgettable?
Well, I could have told you if you hadn't asked. I can see him.
He's that nice dark-skinned man. His daughter's Natalie. Oh, that's annoying. I need to look up his name now. I can see
words are hard for me tonight, Lisa. Words.
I can see his face, but you think.
Wait a minute. It's 100% acrylic. So why is it?
I'm washing and drying that stuff then.
Where is it?
Oh, Nat King Cole.
Thank you. Yes.
Yes.
That would have bugged me all night long.
Oh, that annoys me to look it up. Thank God for YouTube. Look, Google.
I swear it says that this is hand wash. Because if it's acrylic, then why do you have to hand wash it?
See, and I've noticed a lot of stuff on Hobie says that too. It'll say hand wash, and I'm like, it's 100% acrylic. Why? I'm throwing it in the washing machine.
But aren't you supposed to? But isn't all 100% acrylic machine washable?
I would think so. Now, I know like some of mine, like it's really fuzzy and pilly, which Hobby Lobby's I Love This Yarn does that. It gets really pilly, but I'm washing it and drying it anyway.
Well, yeah, I believe that's what it I know for sure that I've read it. It's on the bottom, it says hand wash. So I do not know why this doesn't say it unless they change the way they make it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I am going to, if I get it, I'm gonna wash it. I'm gonna toss it in the washing machine.
Let's
Yeah.
see.
Because I am. Let's see here. So Cynthia says she can help me make some videos too when we figure out how to do Nightbot, because I haven't done that yet either.
Yeah, Nightbot doesn't like me either. Something, I don't know if it's my computer's too old and I need to get like a newer version of whatever I'm playing it on, but it does not like me either.
Yeah, that's what Cynthia was saying, that it didn't on hers either. So she had to upgrade her computer, which my laptop's not that old, but she was saying hers was only 4 years old, so it may not like mine either. But if not, then I just won't have Nightbot, which is fine.
Yeah,
But
I don't have Nightbot on mine.
Help you deal with unforgettable people.
Have you seen The Unforgettable, Lisa?
No, I haven't. Or if I did, it's been a long time. Maybe on. Did Crystal have unforgettable unboxing?
Probably. Here, I'm going to take my camera off for a second, and I'm going to grab some so that I'm not like right up in the camera there. Hold on. Boop. We did figure that out last week, how to do that.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Doesn't take long to learn something new quick.
Yeah, I'm one of those people, I just touch every button, see what it does.
And then if it doesn't work, you can always go back.
Yeah, it's kicked me out a couple times, and then I'm like, okay, now I know not to push that button because it kicks me out.
You just make you don't press those ones.
Right? Yeah, it is. It says hand wash, no bleaching, lay flat to dry. Do not iron.
But then if it's 100% acrylic, why would you hand wash it?
I don't know, but that's what the instruction says. It says hand wash with cold water.
Well, that's stupid. You can machine wash it with cold water.
Yeah. But it says that for use and care, it says hand wash with cold water, no bleaching, lay, dry flat, do not iron. And this is for the fat set yarn, which exactly, it's 100% acrylic. Why there would be a problem? Why? I would do a small little piece, throw it in the washer, and see what happens. But not a whole project. I would be upset.
Okay, let's see.
Because who's got time to stand there and hand wash something, especially a blanket?
Exactly. Yeah, The Unforgettable says machine wash and dry. But this is what it looks like, Lisa. There's my little clicky do. Oh, and Wanda said she was trying to get her supper heated up, but she is in Winston-Salem tonight, North Carolina. Ooh, 1 mile from pickup. And only one more trip until January. Woohoo! On that.
Well, she's in North Dakota. She could North Carolina. She could go down to South Carolina and see Cynthia.
Okay, let's see here. 2 trips to Indiana, split trip to Kentucky. Wow, that's a lot of miles. Woo!
Then she can go Kentucky to see you, Pam.
Yep, head south. I'm in Tennessee, but really close. I'm not far at all from Kentucky. Okay. All right, Lisa, this is what that looks like. This is Unforgettable.
Oh, yeah, I have seen it.
Yes. It's so pretty, and I'm so sad if they discontinued it. Somebody was saying they thought they did.
That one that you got in your hand.
This one?
No, the other one, the brown one.
Mm-hmm.
I had one like that. But it wasn't Unforgettable. It was the brand I was just saying about for $8.50 gone to $9, and it's called Woodland, and it was all the browns.
This one is like orangey.
Sort of similar to what, and we got one.
This one's called Sunrise.
We got one of those in Lion brand up at the local shop that I can go to get, but I'm not paying the price they want for it.
And then this one is called Gossamer. I like this one too.
Oh, that's a nice one.
And Hobie has some that looks very similar. And the Hobie one that I bought that looks a lot like this also says hand wash. And I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
They have some really pretty colors.
I think I like the blue one better.
But I believe they were saying for the facet yarn, they were saying that if you make a mistake and you pull a little too tight, it will snap.
Oh, see, that stinks.
Yeah, maybe
This is really pretty.
Because maybe that's what Crystal did say. I'm sure she said there's one brand if you when she was doing the tutorial, if you was it no Krista from Secret Yarnery, there's one if you pull too hard it snaps. But I can't think which one.
This is a roving. So.
I can't think which one it was she said.
Yeah, because if you look up facet yarn on YouTube, it'll show you all the bad reviews it has now because of the whole hand washing. If you pull a little too tight, it will. And I'm like, ooh, if you did a lot of work and you pulled a little bit and you ripped midway down, you would be upset.
Oh, that would.
So.
All right, let's see. Wanda, I am actually in Tennessee, but I am about maybe an hour from the Kentucky border. I am about 45 minutes west of Nashville on I-40.
Well, she's going down the I-24. When I'm not doing this one, I actually go down the I-24 several times a year. Is the I-24 close to you?
Goes through Nashville. Right? Yeah. 24, 65, and I-40. Yeah. I think that's right. Oy. But yeah, so that's where I'm at. I'm in I'm outside of Nashville, Tennessee.
So you get to go up and see anything at Nashville when the country singers are there?
Yep. Nashville is where I have to go to Michael's, which is why I don't go there very often because, I mean, it's actually on this side. So, I mean, it only takes me about 40-ish minutes, but
you don't have Michael's close at all? Closer than that? Oh, okay.
No, the closest one that I have to me is Hobby Lobby, and it's about 20 minutes away.
Oh, that's good. That's not bad.
No, I live in a rural town, so I've got one Hobby Lobby that's about 20 minutes, and I got one, if I go the other way, it's like 25, 30 minutes. And then the next one would be Michael's, and like I said, it's about 40, 45 minutes, depends on traffic.
And you'll hear a voice.
Hello.
Did you hear it?
Hi. Is that Eden?
That's Eden.
Hey, Eden.
I wanted to put her on so you can have a look, but she doesn't want to. She just wants to say hello.
I can't find the channel name.
Pam's channel name is BeeCreative.
B-E-E or B-E?
B-E-E.
BeeCreative, all one word.
Yeah, see here, Eden. See? BeeCreative Crafts.
Okay.
All right? Because I was telling you that we were on Cynthia's panel.
Yeah.
She has seen that, that you have spoken to you on someone's channel. So,
yeah.
But I was saying to her, damn it.
You forgot to frog it.
I need to frog again.
Thank you for having me up, you guys. I'm going to go down. I'll be in the chat with you guys. And thank you.
Well, thank you for coming up, and we will talk about doing the videos and whatnot.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Okay. Thank you. Bye, you guys.
So Wanda says she travels 40 more than 24. Okay, so Wanda, when you see the signs that say Dixon, exit 172, you are very close to me.
Cynthia said, hello, Eden.
Hello, Cynthia.
And so does Tiffany.
Eden says hello, and Tiffany says hello, Eden. Eden says hello, Tiffany.
Where's Tiffany?
Tiffany's got that little like the spud face with the little orange hair sticking up. She's little crafty bits.
Mm-hmm.
I can't see her yet. Is my chat been delayed?
Here, this is Tiffany here. Here,
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
that one.
Hey,
Sorry,
Deanna.
Hey.
I am good, Deanna. How are you doing? I am making
Hi,
a beanie,
Deanna.
although I haven't gotten very far on it because I've been talking and not crocheting. But so I'm working on a beanie.
I'm working on a blanket when I'm not frogging it again. That's the second time I've frogged it since I've been doing it.
Cynthia, I decided that starting my beanie on a live was probably a bad idea. Because the last time I had to frog it like 3 times, 4 times before I got it not twisted. So
When Cynthia said she's going to do it with crocheting the band first and then knit, but cut off the wool. Don't cut the wool off, it'd still be good to use.
see, I thought about doing that too, like crocheting around and then linking it and then do 1 round of single crochet and then go through and start knitting it. But so yeah. Yes, Mama, there is a pilot there, so you will for sure, and we have a new QT, so yep. We'll have to meet up.
Well, that'd be nice.
When you're bebopping through, for sure.
I got to travel too far to come and be with you guys.
We'll pick you up at the airport.
Just a plane and a taxi.
A plane and a taxi. Even going. I'll have to, but the only thing is to get off at to go to Pam's. I'd have to get off at Kentucky, wouldn't I?
Nah, flying to Tennessee, Nashville, Tennessee.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
Mhm. Yep.
But first, one thing on my bucket list. Well, it's not up the top near the top. I've got a couple bucket list things on. One bucket list is to get off at JFK Airport, just to have that feel of
Just being there.
being there, yeah. And the other one is to go to Springfield Cemetery to go and see Abraham Lincoln's gravesite.
Oh, gosh.
See, I couldn't have even told you where that was. I'm terrible.
Yeah, it's in Springfield, Illinois. Illinois, is it? Illinois? Is that how you pronounce it?
Mhm.
Only because I watch Hollywood Graveyard.
Oh, okay.
And I'm up to date on all his videos, and I just love watching his shows. And I don't know, there's just, to me, something about cemeteries that I
That you
love
like.
going to.
Yeah.
We've got a cemetery not far from us that you can actually do night tours in
See,
the actual.
that would be creepy.
Well, not really. Oh, I suppose at night time it probably.
Yeah, it'd be creepy at night. It's kind of scary.
Well, or
Oh.
or when it's on not that we I mean, we do have families that do celebrate Halloween, but could you imagine doing it on Halloween?
We have a ghost tour in Nashville that a walking ghost tour at night. We were gonna go do it one Halloween. To me, that would be creepy too because there's a lot of old buildings and they're kind of freaky.
Well,
This is that graveyard's close to her that you're talking about. So
that Springfield, Illinois. That the guy who does it, his name's Arthur Dark. He's gone to a lot of graveyards and he's come up with he's been to Charlie Chaplin. He's done Prince. He's done Michael Jackson. He's not that you actually see Michael Jackson's because
right.
Will Rogers. Even back to where you had the women that played gothic movies and things. Oh yeah, a lot of the people you think, oh, okay, didn't know they existed, even though I got reruns probably like what you do, like you had, but you think, oh my God, really? Why didn't I see those movies? Or sort of thing. And he even did one on that other guy, what's his name? There's another guy who did silent movies like Charlie Chaplin, but he did all his own stunts and that. Can't think of his name. And he used to show one clip where he'd be coming down the ladder. Next minute, the ladder will fall, and you'll be in the next building through the window.
Oh, wow, and he fell, and he did his own stunt, did it?
Yeah, and he'd be down the fire pole.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Buster Keating.
And what's that show called? Did you see
It's
that?
called Hollywood Graveyards.
I'll have to look that up and see if it's on one of the. I'm sure it's on one of the streaming things.
Yeah, you can watch it on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
And I've actually subscribed to him, so every time when a new video comes up, I get notified saying there's a new video.
Ooh, I'll have to go check it out.
And he even does viewer specials as well.
What do you think Cynthia's comment?
Cynthia says she's got family in Nashville, so Cynthia, you need to come visit them.
I know Cynthia won't cut her wool.
You like Cynthia?
Well, she was just saying because she had to unravel it so many times, it was getting all curly.
Yeah, it does do that each time you unravel, but
Mhm.
Eden's telling me to leave Cynthia alone. I've got to leave Cynthia alone. Well, we've been picking on Cynthia all day. Well, all night there, but all day for me.
I'll come and stand up for Cynthia. Then.
Oh, we better not pick on Cynthia no more because Eden's gonna stand. Eden sticks up for
I
Cynthia.
got me love.
See, Cynthia, Eden's got your back.
Back, Jack.
She's got her back.
Oh, Kivia's got family in Nashville too. See, y'all, we just need to have a yarn get together, like a. See, there's those words spelling me again. What is it called? Like a
Instead of a road trip to
retreat, a
Australia,
yarn retreat.
we're doing a road trip to Nashville to see everybody.
Yeah, we can just do a yarn retreat.
I'm surprised that no one's ever invented one of those, a yarn retreat.
There are some, but they're like the ones that I've seen are expensive. Like I want one that's like affordable.
Oh yeah, didn't David Browning go to one?
Maybe. I know the Crochet Crowd's doing one, and it's going to be out in Lake Tahoe.
Eden.
It's like super expensive, but they're having like
My spot loves you too.
it seems expensive, but they're going to have like workshops and goodie bags and a whole bunch of stuff. But I mean, I would like to just go and have one where everybody just sits around and does their own thing and just chat.
Yeah, because it's nice just to sit there and chat and do your creations. And if you're stuck on something and someone knows how to do it,
Right.
you know, you've got someone there for you, you know.
You guys do your knitting and I'll drive.
Oh, God. Eden said, we'll do all the crocheting and knitting and she'll do all the driving.
But do y'all drive on the left or the right?
We drive the opposite side to you do.
That's what I thought. So y'all are like England. Y'all drive on the left.
I think so. Yeah. England's on the same side as us.
Hang on, I've got a picture of my car. You drive your driver's seat's on my left-hand side. So my driver's seat's on your right-hand side. You actually sit in my passenger side when you drive.
Right.
Right? So when I reverse out and then I go up the street, so we'll be going up. And if you were going the opposite direction, you'll be coming down. Whereas if you were driving in your state, you'll be on this side going up and I'd be coming down the other way.
Mm-hmm.
So we're driving the opposite sides.
Yeah, it's just that because when we went to England, that was like really weird to me. I mean, I think I could get used to it, but obviously, I mean, I did it. But I mean, it's just different. Yeah.
Well, a friend of mine, her brother's engaged to a lady that lives in America. They couldn't get married the last 2 years because of COVID reasons, and you can't. Our borders were closed and everything. But before that happened, she came over for a holiday to Australia, and we went to McDonald's and had a cup of coffee. They come and got me, and when we drove out of McDonald's to go the opposite side to drive me home, his fiance turned and said, "You're driving the wrong way." He goes, "No, I'm not. You're in Australia, love." Oh, yeah. Because normally if we would come out, say, out of your McDonald's, you'd be driving the same side as McDonald's. But for us, we have to go the other side.
Yeah, that's just.
But the time that she was here, it took a bit for her to get used to. I think she was here for 2 weeks. Was Kathy here,
I
Eden?
can't remember.
I think she was either here 2 weeks or 3 weeks. So by the time she went home, she sort of gotten used to it.
What about this in Canada?
Oh, Tiffany said that Dana from Dana's Wanderlust Crochet, or her two ponies, she had a yarn retreat up in Northern California back in September.
Oh, okay.
I kind of remember her talking about that, but I thought it was more.
Oh, yes. I do remember that because so many people were going to go or something, I think, and I don't know if everyone went.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Eden wants to know, does Canada drive the same side as what you guys do?
Yeah, I think so. I think they're, yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Cynthia says she can come up for a minute.
Oh, okay. Eden was saying something, Cynthia said.
Look at
Oh,
it.
okay, I will drop the link again.
Oh, yes.
You are so very welcome, Liz. Thank you for coming up.
Oh, it was good seeing your face, Liz. It's nice to put the name to the face.
Mm-hmm.
Because not always, you remember.
Mm-hmm. Well, and I think, like, for me, having people come up on the live makes it easier for me because it helps the conversation go.
Yes. And before you know it, have a look. We're already an hour and 46 minutes.
I hope you haven't been annoying them.
Okay,
Me being annoying them? I don't annoy nobody.
Okay, she said Crochet a Clock is working on one for 2024. Looking like it's going to be in a resort in Colorado. Ooh, that would be nice. I haven't been to Colorado. I have a friend that lives there, but I have never been out there. I've
How
flown
far-
over it and been by
How
it.
far away are you from Colorado?
How far am I away? I don't know. Away.
Eden's laughing at me because I can't pronounce Colorado properly.
That's okay. I'm country as cornbread, so I'll say Colorado. No, I'm just kidding. I do say I am country, though. But yeah, Colorado is how I say it. I don't know how they say it in Colorado.
Well, she put the white colour hearts too.
Oh, Liz, Eden likes you because you put the two right colour hearts up because they're the colours of her football team that we have in Australia. Red and blue.
Now, is your football or is your football soccer?
No, our football's football, but our soccer is soccer.
Okay, so that's what I thought we talked about that last time. I was thinking that's right.
Yeah, whereas the UK, they call their football, which is our soccer.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah,
Same.
ours is football. Our football is football and soccer is soccer.
Same.
Yeah.
Same.
I was actually watching one of talking about football. The one that I was watching last night of Arthur Daly's Hollywood Gravesite one. Hi. He came up with someone that played football for Kansas City. Something Buck something. You lost me because I'm thinking I know nothing about American football.
Oh, the Buccaneers, maybe?
I don't know. I know it was Buck something. Buck somebody. See, when it comes to American football, I just switch off and let it go straight over the head.
Michigan Blues.
Oh,
Give me basketball, yeah, that's fine.
Wanda said that in Colorado it was actually going to be cheaper than getting a hotel or a cabin in Pigeon Forge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg have gotten like crazy expensive. Well, everywhere has really. I thought about talking. We've got a guy here that has like a resort, but I don't know how much it would be to have it. It's way off the beaten path, so I don't know if anybody would even want to come here. But like you would be driving out in the middle of nowhere, and you'd be like, "Oh my word, where is she taking us?"
We've got a resort, but it's more like our resorts are more at when it snows.
Yeah.
But we've got one called the Mineral Spas. which is in a little country. It's not a little country. Oh, well, there's a little country town. It's probably got 2,000 or 3,000 people living in it, but it's where you can go and it's got spas and everything, and you can have these mineral mud packs on your face and everything. I think. I thought, do I go or don't I go? Do I justify the money or don't I justify the money? I thought, nah, stay home. Then I don't have to travel.
Sounds nice, though. Hi, Cynthia.
Hello.
I waited for you to take a bite, and then I'm like, now I'm going to speak to her.
I was wondering if you were going to do that.
Well, I got off the phone with Wanda. I ran and took, well, not ran, but not there yet, but went and took my shower real quick. And y'all, I'm just not eating my supper tonight.
Ooh, goodness gracious. It's what, almost midnight, Cynthia? like we were saying earlier with this, it's our secret. It'll stay amongst us.
That's right.
That's right. And I was in the middle of writing a letter, or writing a letter on paper, and then I'm thinking, oh yeah, Pam's Life's coming on. So
Where's my monitor?
the letter that I'm writing to is actually going to Cynthia, and I've pushed it aside to come onto your life.
What?
Aww.
Shh, it's our secret.
Okay.
And I was in the middle of writing you a letter,
Mhm.
and I forgot to write 2 things on it, so I'll have to do a PS.
PBS.
I apologize just a minute. You started to bring it in here when I got on the phone with Wanda. But I heard it going off the entire time I was in the shower. Can't find my monitor.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry?
Joyful's not having enough sweet treats.
Mhm.
What's that?
Mr. Joyful's not having enough sweet treats.
No. Oh, Todd, is it in my... It might be right here in my crochet bag. Yep, it is.
Found it.
And look, it's purple.
That baby blanket. Oh, you weren't here. The baby blanket I made for a girl at work has purple in
yeah.
it.
Did you show it?
I'll show it again.
Thank you.
It's got to, she's a girly girl. Let's see. Make sure I'm holding it right.
Oh, wow. I feel like I'm getting close to the camera, but thank you for doing that. That is pretty.
Is that the one you were showing last week, Pam?
Yeah, I'm almost in about the
Ooh.
colors. When I get close to the camera, it goes dark for some reason. But
That is really pretty.
and then I just did
Purple
a simple
again.
border on it.
Nice purple colour in there. Goes
Yes.
well. Is it mint?
No, it's pink, purple,
Oh.
and gray.
Oh, that's beautiful. Good
And
colours
she-
together.
Yeah, the mom is very girly girl, so and she's in a house with all boys, and then she found out she was pregnant, and this time it's a girl, so
Yes. Yeah, it's good to get a girl after so many boys, isn't it?
Yes.
I went home. I only had boys. But I do have a granddaughter, so does that count?
Yes.
Yes.
Because I only had boys and I have granddaughters too.
Yeah.
I've only got girls.
So let's see. Liz says, did you get to go? I'm not sure who she was talking to. I'm sorry, Liz. I wasn't paying attention.
Maybe to the retreat?
Oh, maybe. Maybe.
Not sure what with.
That's possible. I haven't been to any yarn retreat, but I want to go on a yarn retreat. I'd even thought about like just doing maybe not even like a yarn retreat, but just be like, hey, who all wants to get together and get a cabin or get something and just everybody get together and hang out and
Yes.
the weekend or something.
Cynthia, I've had to frog my blanket thing twice since I've been on the live.
Why?
Because one of the corners, I didn't get right. Look, I knew I had to flog it the second time because I didn't put 2 corners. I only did 1, and I thought I got. And then the first time I didn't put 3 and I only put 2. So here I go again, frogging it again.
It's because we're talking. Okay, so Deanna says, was it maybe the Buckeyes?
No, I don't know. Hang on. You know what? I'm going to look in because that's going to bug me. Because I only just watched his video.
There you go, Cynthia.
What is it?
She said when you ended your live, she said you needed to go.
Oh.
Yes, I did go.
You have
This
to go
is-
again?
This
No,
was
I'm good.
the one I was telling you, Pam.
Okay, that's the dude that. Okay, hold up. Boop.
That's the dude that does the videos. And this is the viewer's special.
Famous grave tour. Okay, Hollywood Graveyards is his YouTube channel. Okay.
Yeah. And this is this episode that's on is the one with Abraham Lincoln. But I'm going to get down to exactly where he was.
See, I'm horrific at geography. Like terrible.
Oh, yeah.
Like if I haven't been there, like I can't. I'm just terrible.
Do you know someone with the last name of Radbourne? He
Who?
was just on Radbourne. That's what it had. And I'm sure it was. And we'll get down a bit further. Oh, and they had the guy who invented the Mars. You know, with him with M&Ms.
Oh yeah.
He was on there. The guy with the surname of Mars.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to find this baseball player. And they had one in there that was he was in they called it he played in the Negro season, but he was 14. No, that's what Hollywood Graveyard called it. He was 49 when he started playing Major League.
Mm-hmm.
And he was 59 when he stopped playing. I'm only saying what Arthur said.
I saw something on YouTube the other day about somebody that started late. That was like 40 something.
Yeah, well, this guy was 49 when he started playing Super League, and he was 59 when he retired, and I think he said he died of a heart attack. It goes to show you how much of the I think it was just after Will Rogers' gravesite, I think it was. You watch, because I'm looking for it, I won't find it.
I'm an avid baseball fan, so now you've got my curiosity up.
And I'm sure his nickname was Buck something. Buck something.
Oh, Buck Rogers?
Maybe that might have been the guy. Here we go. I know it was in Kansas.
Pam, I have to ask you real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Is it rude to eat on your live? Because if so, I can go down.
I'll eat away. I don't know.
Okay.
This is my third one, so I say no. Eat away.
Okay.
Hey, go for it. Oh. Well, maybe he was right up here. I know I did see him.
So let's see. I know the name Buck Rogers, but I couldn't tell you what he did or what he was famous for or anything.
Talking about Jan a minute ago.
Buck Rogers was a famous sci-fi actor.
See this guy with his yarn?
Oh, that wouldn't have been baseball then.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. He was an actor.
Yeah, Mr. Joyful says he was an actor.
Yeah, no, it wasn't that. You know,
Oh, that's right. There was a TV show called Buck Rogers.
Okay, that's why
I
that
do
name,
remember
that's why
that
that sounded familiar then. Okay.
And actually, it was out of Nashville, I think, wasn't it?
I'm not sure. There's a cartoon called Duck Rogers, but that's something totally different.
Oh.
this guy done his yarn. Look.
Oh wow, that is a giant yarn ball. Holy moly.
Wow.
Yeah. And I'm sure this was the video I seen it on. I'll let it play, and when it comes up, I'll let you know. I'm sure I saw it on here. It was just before the guy that played on Field of Dreams. He was the doctor.
Can I get one?
The Doctor on Field of Dreams?
Yeah, and he was also a baseball player. Graham. You know Moonlight Graham?
Oh, yeah.
He's on here. This is his one here. But then there was another one. There was another one.
Let's see. Oh, that's where I wanted to be.
That is so awful. So it goes to show you how much I know about baseball. I only knew him because of Field of Dreams.
Right.
Oh, and I know you said the guy called Shoeless Joe.
Mm-hmm.
He was played in Field of Dreams by can't think of who did it. That Joe guy that just recently died. We don't want to know about Don Alamich.
Okay, the one that I was thinking of that I just saw on YouTube that they were talking about was Arlie Latham. But it said he played in his first Major League Baseball game at 49. And then there's Satchel Paige. I think Satchel Paige was in that movie.
Oh, that's awful because I wanted to get the name of him so you know what he looked, who he was. And I know it was in this episode
Sorry.
who he was.
You're fine.
Trying to be able to see the chat. So I had to get my other phone.
Oh, let's see.
And I'm sure it was in this one.
Well, I Googled it and it said Arlie Latham played his first game at 49. I just typed in, but he said he was the oldest rookie.
Yeah, that might have been him. They did have him in this one. Let's see if I start back a little bit, maybe better. Because in this episode, he started off with Robert Reed. You know the guy that played Mike Brady.
Yep.
They started off with him to start off with. He was the first one they watched. Elaine, you remember Elaine Stritch? Stritch. They say what I mean. Pam's looking at me. She said, "What are you talking about?"
What are you talking about?
She was in 30 Rock. That's not the one that I want. Come on.
So that Latham is not the same one because I saw his picture and it's not the same guy.
No.
Mm-mm.
All right, maybe he might come up on here. They've even got Al Capone.
Okay, wait. Maybe this is Orestes Mini Minoso. Nope, that says he played for 19 years, so that wouldn't be him either. You said he played for 10 years?
Yeah, I think they said he was 49 and played until he was 59. We don't want a musician. We want your baseball players. Come on.
No,
I'm so sad. My team won the World Series last year, and we are definitely not going this year.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Who's your team?
The Braves.
Well, that's what I was thinking. But then I'm like, did they really win the World Series last year? I guess they did. Yes, it says Satchel Paige played for 39 years, so it wasn't him either. Well, we'll just let you find it because I have no idea.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it.
So this person started playing when they were 49.
Yes.
And they only played for 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
And Arthur Daly said it was in the Negro League. Yeah. And I thought that's a bit late starting your baseball career.
Especially for major leagues.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Yeah. Is that the one that you were saying something about Buck, or was that something different?
Yeah, no, that's in the same episode. The other baseball player named something Buck.
Okay, so Eden's Bucky. Okay, now Deanna says Bucky Harris was a baseball player.
Maybe that's what it is. Oh, no, let's see. Gotta get past Abraham Lincoln. Hang on. I love Abraham Lincoln.
Okay, so Eden says, who do you guys follow in football? Okay, college. I follow the Tennessee Volunteers, which is them right here. Now see, UT, University of Tennessee. Go Balls. Go Big Orange. Okay, so that's who I follow. But I went to the University of South Carolina, which is the Carolina Gamecocks. So I also follow them a little. And then, because, that's where I went to school. Pro teams, I follow the Tennessee Titans because they are out of Nashville and they are close. But before we got a team, I followed Carolina. And before that, Dallas Cowboys. So Dallas Cowboys when I was little, Carolina Panthers because I lived there when they came there, and then Tennessee Titans. So that is who I follow in football.
So a couple names of people that started playing when they were 49 in Major League was Arlie Latham, Wade Boggs, Alex Rodriguez, and Adrian Beltre.
Oh, God. You know one person I can't stand is Tiny Tim. Because he's on the screen now.
Oh. She's looking at the thing.
Oh,
You got to scroll down and look at their pictures, though, because some of those that I looked at wouldn't be in the Negro League.
Very true.
Tiny Tim can take his tiptoe through the tulip up his rear end where it doesn't shine. Oh. He's just one guy that I would like. Oh. And I don't like Tiny Tim, and my oldest doesn't like Robert Palmer.
Oh my gosh. I know who this was, and I cannot believe that I didn't think of this person. It was Jackie Robinson.
Really?
Maybe that's what it is.
Yep.
He only played for 10 years and he was 49 when he started?
That's what it says.
Wow. I would not have known that.
I would not have even guessed that.
No, I mean, because I just figured Jackie Robinson was started earlier.
I would have too.
He only played in the little leagues before he got into the major leagues. Oh, we're up to Franklin Forest Mars.
Wow.
Get off
I
the
would have
Mars.
never guessed that.
Me either.
I thought he started when he was young.
Yeah, and he died young. He said he died at age 53.
Yeah.
No, that might not be the one because this one that they he had on, he played until he was 59.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was going to say. Yeah,
Okay.
you did say that.
Okay. Lisa, you have spiked my
I watch too many horror things,
More
don't I?
interest.
yes, thank you.
I've been having trouble with words tonight, but that one came to me. Okay, so Eden is you see like Michigan. So do you like Michigan college, or do you like their arena? Do they have an arena?
He likes Miami Heat.
What are you trying to say?
Yeah.
I'm trying to find the YouTube channel. I follow them.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you like Michigan, and which way do you like Michigan, Eden?
College, because I don't think Michigan does. Michigan have a pro team? They don't, do they?
Don't know. Couldn't tell you.
Aren't they the Lions?
Oh, Detroit. Yeah, see, I'm thinking Michigan. I'm okay. Yeah, Detroit. Yeah, they do have a protein.
Yeah.
See, I'm thinking that wasn't clicking in my brain because I was thinking the state name.
When I was in college, I went to 2 games at UT. And then when I graduated from college and was a missionary, I went to Michigan and I got to go to one of the Lions games. And then I got to see the Detroit Tigers play twice.
Oh, see, my
Not that I follow the football. I like New England.
Patriots. That's who my son likes.
And I like their basketball team too. Scottie Pippen was like my favorite.
I'm LA Lakers basketball.
I love Miami Heat.
Celtics. My ex was from Massachusetts. I know all about those teams. But my cousins live in Detroit. I can't believe I forgot about the Lions. Yep. I have cousins.
I can't find it, but I know it was in this one.
Thank you, Tiffany. I'm glad it's not just me. Tiffany said she was racking her brain hard trying to figure out. Yes, me too. Like, Michigan doesn't have a team. Yeah, they do.
So you got a more thinking, Eden, with Michigan.
It says Michigan Blues.
Yeah.
Eden said it's Michigan Blues.
Michigan Blues. Is that arena? Let me Google. Michigan Blues.
We're up to Jesse James. Gotta love Jesse James, don't you?
Something's tickling my face.
It's mainly blue and yellow.
Eden said they're mainly blue and yellow.
No, probably be is that the Lions or is that going to be the college Wolverine or
Oh, yeah. It might be the Wolverines.
mm-hmm.
Eden's just crazy about blue like Cynthia is with purple.
I bet it's going to be University of Michigan.
Yeah, I think that's what
Michigan.
It is because you know what? I have
Michigan.
sweatpants and it's got University of Michigan and they're blue and yellow. You're right.
And when I type in Michigan Blues football, University of Michigan athletics is what pops up.
Yep.
Oh, what a Godfrey's Ford.
Yeah.
Is that like near Flint, I think?
Oh, I found him.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I have found him.
Okay, who it is? Hold on, let me make you big. Who is it though? What does it say?
Pause it.
Buck O'Neill. Okay.
Buck O'Neill. Wow.
John Buck O'Neill, November 13th, 1911 to October 6, 2006. That's who it was. I was trying to tell you who he was. John Buck O'Neill.
Yeah, I knew I would have never, ever come up with that one.
No.
And that one, he's in Kansas City.
So is that?
I wouldn't have either, Pam.
I knew it'd come up.
See, Satchel Paige is who I was thinking, but I would have never came up with Buck O'Neill.
So who I was thinking of?
Oh, yeah.
She just liked the name.
That Satchel Paige was the one, yes. He might be coming up. I know he wasn't. Yeah, here he is.
So Satchel Paige is on there too then.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yep. See, Satchel Paige was in the movie you were talking about.
I don't think he was. No, he wasn't. It was the other one. The one back further.
The Buck O'Neill.
He might have been.
I think he was in there too, though. I think he's just one of the players that was out there because I had so many.
42, he made his debut. The first black pitcher and the first oldest pitcher.
Was Satchel Paige?
Yeah. Oh, 75 he died.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Now we're going to Lincoln Cemetery. I don't want to go
she hears football. She thinks pro teams. It just depends for me.
So who's played sports?
Who played sports? I played sports. Sort of, kind of.
I did at school.
I did gymnastics for years. Now I'd probably break something. But I did gymnastics for years, and I coached gymnastics for years. That was my first job, was coaching gymnastics.
Oh,
I played a lot of sports at school because I loved it, and plus it got me away from the bullies.
I played one season or half of a season of softball. I wasn't very good. They stuck me in right field. I'm like, yeah, you stick me out there and don't let nobody hit me no balls.
I did softball at high school, and one of the I had transferred high schools from one to another, and we were playing the old high school that I was at, and I had a couple of girls that were on there were really not putting it wrong to Cynthia, but they were real bitchy.
Mm-hmm.
And so one of them was pitching, so I thought I'd get back to you. Hit the ball that far that it landed right in the middle of where the sprinklers were going.
Wow.
And they had to go in and get the ball from the sprinklers. Think you want to play like that? Well, I can play your game too. So they had to go in the middle of the sprinklers to go and get the ball.
I wanted to play ball. I wanted to play baseball bad when I was little, but there was only a boys team. And my cousin, my aunt, let her play with the boys. My mom wouldn't. She's like, no. But now I don't know if it's because we didn't have the money and that was just her saying, no, you don't want to go play with the boys, or if she just really didn't want me to go play with the boys. So when I got to high school, then I was like, I'm going to play. But of course, I had not played all those years, because when we moved to South Carolina, I mean, these girls had been playing since they were like 4 or 5 because they had the little girls co-ed teams when they were little. So I was behind on everything. But I did go to the batting cages. So
but that's what makes it hard when you don't have it where you are too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Makes it hard.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So that's why I switched to gymnastics. So
I played softball in high school and college. In the off season of softball, I did intramural basketball. Yep.
I liked playing basketball too, but I didn't play it in high school.
I wanted to play. Go ahead.
I was going to say I like playing basketball more than I played the netball. Couldn't stand netball.
So
I always wanted to play tennis, but I couldn't keep the ball in the court. So
because you used the softball, like get the power. Eden said she did a lot of sports: soccer, basketball, rounders,
soccer.
cricket, and field hockey. I have no clue what rounders is.
Rounders it's I did it when I was at primary school. It's played sort of similar to softball. You've got the triangle like you do with softball. Played exactly the same, but instead of having the baseball bat, you've got a little
It's like a middle bat.
you got I'll show you. Your bat would be sort of like this shape, and it has a little handle, and you hit it like that.
oh,
So you get a bigger surface than you do with a baseball or a softball bat.
Well, that's kind of cool.
But you only normally instead of using the 2 hands with softball, you only need the 1. Have you ever played with a totem pole where the ball goes around on a bit of string?
Uh-huh.
Same sort of bat.
Tetherball. We call that tetherball.
yep.
Same sort of bat. But
Gotcha.
depending on the school, ours had wooden bats.
See, and when I played tetherball, we didn't have a bat. We just used our hand. And
That's
it
what
had
we
like
did
a
too.
squishy, it had like a squishy, bouncy, like a kickball type thing, and you
Ours
punched it.
had a tennis ball on the end of it, and you had to use a bat.
Oh wow!
So same sort of bat as what you use in.
Mm-hmm. It
In
kind
that.
of sounds like a bigger version of a ping pong paddle,
That's what
Yeah.
I was gonna say.
but squared off.
Yeah, like a ping pong
Paddle,
bat, but more
but more squared.
yeah.
Okay. Well, that's pretty cool.
That's more of an Aussie game than it is.
I guess because I had never heard of it. Tiffany hadn't either because she was asking what is that, but
You called it rounders?
mhm.
That's rounders. You can Google it. It should come up with on.
Text your answer to everything.
Yeah, Google. If you Google it, it'll come up. That's my answer to everything. You Google it, girl.
Yep. But I think Rounders is also a TV show, so I think that's probably going to come up first, or a movie. Okay, Rounders game. Let's see. I want to see the paddle. Googling. Yep. Oh yeah, it's got the comparison. It's comparing it with softball and baseball. It doesn't have a
Yeah.
picture.
That's what I was just actually trying to find myself.
Well,
It's comparing it to cricket, softball, and that, but sort of not a
that's funky looking. That's not it. That doesn't look anything like what you just described. So that is definitely not it. This looks like what it's showing me is looks like a baseball bat that's been cut in half.
What?
See this one here? I'll show it when it brings it up.
It doesn't look anything like what she was saying. This one doesn't. It looks like
this one.
See, okay.
That's a newer version to what I used to have at school.
There you go. Okay.
Oh, wow.
So it's more like you could say it's a cricket bat.
I was
See,
going to say it makes me think of cricket. Yeah.
that's okay. So this is what popped up on mine. Hold on.
But it just, you've got to. Things have changed since I was at school to now. So it's. Oh,
What does
yeah.
yours look like, Pam?
It was showing these. See, and this one looks like a baseball bat that's just been filed down. So none of these look like what she would. And this has got like a big rubber thing around it. It's like a wiffle ball bat. It's not. Even, so none of these look like what.
Yeah.
You at Google is wrong.
No, Google's not wrong. I've actually found it.
Yeah, but yours is right though. But you're in Australia. My Google is America, and it doesn't know.
Yeah, but I got it from the same Google site you had.
Mine didn't pull that up though. Good night, Deanna. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, but if you look here, like up at the top here, Pam, look.
Uh-huh.
Here.
Hello.
Oh, yours is
came
got the
across.
weirdness. Okay, well let me.
Did you ever play I don't know if you guys ever played this game.
See, when I scroll over, this is what mine shows me, and I looked up. None of that is what you've got on yours.
Did you ever play this game?
What is that? Oh, where you throw the little rings on the thingy?
Yeah.
The ring toss thing? Yep.
Geez, that's an old game.
Hey, Margie, welcome in.
Hey, Margie.
Mine's got it there. It is there because I've got a couple of different ones on the top. See?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But then I do have Rounders Game Australia, so that's probably why.
Oh, now this one is right.
What have you got?
This is. Can you see it? Oh, I'm glaring. Hold on. Let's
Yeah,
see.
you got a bit of a glare happening.
That one up top is probably right. Do you play with a baseball?
No, we play with a tennis ball.
Whatever you say, I'm on
Oh,
live.
really? Okay. So Rounders was played with a tennis ball?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just think maybe just different people, depending, I suppose, where you.
Yeah, that's pretty cool though.
Or a hard. I even said she played with a hard ball, but I think when we were at school, it was a tennis ball.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Margie. And we're getting a bit of everyone to
Hello.
Hello.
My young son, Andrew.
Hi, Andrew.
Howdy.
Doing?
How are you?
Doing good. Just got
I
off
was
work.
going to say hello.
gotta
Todd thinks
come-
I thought it was
There you
Todd.
go.
How are you?
I'm doing swell.
Oh, that's good. We're talking about sports.
That's nice.
He was telling us about a game called Rounders.
I'm the only sports really big fan in our family.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
Y'all have fun.
Oh, we always do.
We always have fun.
Always.
Good.
Andrew just got home from work.
Oh, cool. Andrew's getting home from work, going to bed, and we're in the afternoon.
She's in Australia.
That'll do it.
Pam's in
It's all right.
Tennessee.
Wow.
Tennessee's our state, right, to go vacationing in.
I remember they had a lot of cool music there.
Yep. That's our Christmas jam. That's where we like to go for Christmas.
Woohoo. Oh, yeah, I was going to say, Cynthia, so you need to come visit your Tennessee relatives.
I know they live in Nashville.
That's like super close.
If you-
Savo from Saf Stitch is coming to visit her brother-in-law next
Yeah.
month.
Yep.
Didn't you say you were only 45 minutes from Nashville, Pam?
Mhm.
Say that you can see them all.
Who is?
Pam's 45 minutes from Nashville.
Oh, wow. I think we talked about that because I asked you how far you were from Pigeon Forge because that's where I went for my Women of Joy conference last time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think I told you 3 hours, and then I think, but it told me the other day it was going to take me 5 hours to get to the Smoky Mountain Spinnery. But then when we were in Knoxville this past weekend, it said it was only 29 miles away, but it was going to take us an hour and 20 minutes to get there. Because of all the traffic, I'm guessing, but
Where do they come up with the names, that Pigeon Forge or whatever it's called?
I don't know.
Was someone on a drinking night?
Well,
Well,
you know,
that's like
if you know who-
Severville or Severville, however you say it.
Sevierville?
Say it again.
Sevierville,
See, I need to learn how to say it if that's where I'm moving.
right? It's Sevierville. That's where Dolly Parton's from.
That's probably why Dolly Parton can say it properly.
Exactly.
She's the only one I recall hearing it.
Put it on,
properly
put
until
it on
Pam.
the map.
See?
Yeah,
I'm fooling nobody.
Cynthia, Eden wants you to say that word again. Eden wants you to say see you Phil again.
I said I had said Severville, but it's what again?
Sevierville.
Say it again.
Sevierville.
Oh, Sevierville.
Change the color.
Wow.
No.
I was really off because I was saying Severville or Severville.
Mm-mm.
Were you were
They
you
won't
on,
sever me if
Or
I
if
don't
you
say it
want to
right.
go- if you want to southernize it, Sevierville.
were you on before, Cynthia, when I was trying to say Colorado? Colorado? You can't. And I still can't.
Oh wait, and say Illinois again. That was so funny.
Illinois?
Oh, you did good there.
No, I think the first time she said was to Illinois.
Illinois, because I pronounced the S. It had an S on the end.
It does.
It does, but it's silent.
Mhm.
Oh, how precious.
But at least I got Springfield, Illinois, right?
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Say Colorado again.
Colorado?
I can hear Eden laughing at you.
He's laughing at me. See, I thought we came up with weird names, but I think America's weirder.
Weirder.
Oh, we got some weird. There's some really weird city names in Tennessee.
Like what?
Well, we have one called Frog Jump.
Frog jump?
Mhm,
How
That's the
far
name
is
of
the
the-
frog
that's
jump?
the name of the town. Okay, one that's really close to me that I used to live near is called Bucksnort.
Bugs Norton?
Bucksnort.
Bug snort?
Yep. And it's right next to the town that I used to live in called Only.
Mhm.
Only.
We have a suburb called Ivanhoe. right? It's only a little joke between Eden and I because it just makes the trip a little bit more better. But we always say Ivan the hoe because it just, to me, it just seems, it just sort of, when it just makes the trip more fun and everything. And I'm thinking, wonder what people think of us when we're on the train when we come up with all these names.
Look at Wanda. She pronounces the S too in Illinois.
Who does?
Wanda.
Okay.
Okay, so let me type this word in the chat, and y'all tell me how you say it. Because yeah.
I'll try.
Yeah, get the chat back up.
Tell me how y'all say that word.
Salmon.
I would have gone salmon or salmon. I would have gone salmon. I was going to say salmon, but it's not pronounced the right way.
See, I say salmon, don't pronounce the L. That's the way I've always said it. And so when I hear somebody say salmon, it sounds weird to me. Like we were laughing at somebody one night because they're like salmon, but everybody around here always says salmon. I thought the L was silent. So
now, if I'm saying salmon patties, I say salmon. But just to say it, we've always said salmon.
My first thought when you put it up was salmon, and I was going to say salmon until Cynthia said salmon. I thought, oh yeah, there's an L in there.
So I say it's salmon without the L. Tiffany does too. She says it without the L. But Wanda says it with the L. So I don't know what's right. And Siri she's no help at all.
I say it without the L.
When I used to do childcare, we had a little girl named Isla, but it was spelled Isla. I go Isla, and they go, no, you don't pronounce the S. I said, well, how stupid is that? Why have the S in there in the first place if you're going to pronounce the name as Isla? I'm thinking, because the letter's there, why not pronounce it?
All right, how about this word that I'm gonna put in the chat?
Okay.
How do you say it?
And Margie says she says it without the L too. So I guess it's just random. Idea.
Do you have an idea, do you?
How do you say it? Do you say it with an R? Idea?
Why? Yeah. To me, when I say it, sounds like there's an R in there.
Way.
All my life, I said it. Idea. I have an idea. And then one day somebody says, "You have a what?" And ever since then, I now have an idea. Here's another one I got called out on.
Eden wants to hear you say Colorado again.
Eden can go into her room now. Frustrated.
Time out, Eden. She says, time out. Eden, I got your back. Lisa, say Colorado again.
I'm not saying that word no more.
Oh, frustrated.
Eden, she's saying no.
Oh my goodness.
But God told me personally, I'm not to say that word no more. That's it. It's out of the dictionary. It's out of the Bible. It's out of everything.
All right. How do you say that F word I put in the?
Frustrated.
Say it again.
Frustrated.
Use your arms, Mom. Frustrated.
Frustrated. How do you say it?
I've always said frustrated. No R.
Okay.
But this is my excuse. I was born in Florida in the middle of the melting pot, and we get a combination of everybody's language. So we just made our own, I guess.
I used to have to go to speech therapy because I always had trouble with the SH and the CH and that. And if I know someone that's name is Cheryl, whether it's spelled SH or CH, I always go Cheryl. And my dad's younger sister always corrected me. We had a cousin, Cheryl. But I always say Cheryl. She's never corrected me. She was happy with saying that. until my auntie comes along and says, it's not Cheryl, it's Cheryl.
Okay.
Chery. I always say Cheryl.
Yeah,
CH.
well,
Cheryl.
I say Cheryl.
she would correct you and say, it's not Cheryl, it's Cheryl.
Mhm. Well, I would be wrong on hers. I'd say Cheryl. Okay,
Oh, yeah, and
I say wash.
she will get that nasty until you said it correctly.
Cynthia's laughing. You put an R in that, don't you?
I don't. I do not say
Okay.
wash.
Wash. What about Mal?
I do wash, but now when I was in Michigan for a while, I did learn how to wash my car.
Yep. I have a lot of friends that'll say, they'll be like, can you give me a wash rag? And they do put the R in there. I say
Yeah.
wash.
No, I say wash.
What about Mal? Do you say Mal or more?
Say what?
Do you say Mal or more? I'm going down to the Mal.
MAIL
Oh, mall?
or MALL. Spell
I
it.
always say Mal. I says I'm going down to the Mal.
This word.
Yes.
I say mall.
Mall.
Okay. I always go Mal.
Huh.
I'm going down to the Mal.
Tiffany, now that you type that in there, that's how my friend's mom says it. She does say wash like that.
And when I used to do a store person in a package job, and one of the ladies had to come and make sure the mail that I was doing was ready to go. And I would say to her, the parcel's going to war. And she'll go, what? I said, war. And she goes, I think 3 times she had to ask me, what word are you trying to say? Spell it. And I have to say to her, WALL. And I said, how other way do you spell war? She thought I meant the war that people go off to war is in WAR.
Ah. But you're actually saying, are you saying work? Like WORK?
No, I was saying war as in a brick wall.
WALL.
Oh.
So she had to ask me quite a few times, and in the end, when we used to get to that box, so no, I'm not saying it to you, I'll just show you the box.
So that word right there that I just typed in, how do you say
Walmart.
that?
Walmart.
My friend's mom, the same one that says war, she calls it Walmarts with an S.
Oh.
She's like, can we go to the Walmarts?
Yeah, I say Walmart.
Yep.
I like it. You know, you watch
That's
people.
one. I do say that a lot. She said, how do you say Walmart? Wally World.
Everyone said, like, one just put Wally World in. I don't know whose lie was, and they said, oh, we went to Wally World today. I'm thinking, what? And then I realised some of you call it Wally World instead of Walmart.
That's Walmart. Yep.
Shady.
Yep.
And, you know, it's like I was saying to you last week, Pam, with I think I might have told Cynthia too, with Lowe's, your Lowe's is completely different to our Lowe's, which is men's store. Your Lowe's is totally different to us. Yep. And the same with Wendy's. What Wendy's store we had here was hot dogs, ice creams, milkshakes. And did they have donuts, Eden? Donut. Whereas your Wendy's is completely different.
So we have
that drive, and my friend and I, when we went on our little road trip, I was telling her about that. Telling her about your Lowe's and your Wendy's.
Christmas something?
Yeah, no, it's just amazing on, you know, the same store but different. Ooh.
They're little Christmas stockings, but they're little doggy treats.
I was going to say, is that for Sadie?
Yeah. Sadie, come here.
I bought some of those last year in a metal tin.
Hop up.
Yeah, metal tin.
Yeah. Sadie, come on. And you can say hi. Can you say hi?
Sadie.
You got to say hello to me, Sadie.
Sadie. Say hi.
Oh, hello, Sadie.
I give my treat.
Stop teasing me.
She's like, just give me my treat.
Oh, see, Cynthia, you have a bit of a strain in your house. You've got an Aussie dog.
I got a what?
An Aussie dog.
I do.
You have
I do have an Aussie dog. Yes, I do. You want one more?
Oh, she's so gorgeous.
Sadie, come here.
Wanda says
Come here,
she
say
has
hi.
2 Lowe's. One is a hardware store and the other is a grocery store.
That would
Come
get
on.
confused. That would get confusing.
Come on.
One being a hardware store and the other being
There she is. Look. Say
grocery
hi.
store.
Hi,
Hello, Sadie. I just want the treat.
Oh,
If Sadie ever goes missing, Cynthia, come to Eden's room.
Okay. Have you ever seen? Did we ever show y'all her eyes? I don't know if you can see them very well in here. Let me see if I can get her to look
Did
directly.
you say one color was one color and the other was the other?
Yeah, Sadie, come here. Just don't look at my dirty clothes.
Sadie!
Where is she? There she is. I don't know if y'all can see them, but the bottom halves are blue, and then they're dark. Look here.
Yep.
Here, Sadie.
she's like, I'm out.
No. Okay, we're gonna stop. She thought I was letting her come jump in the bed.
No.
Oh,
No. Mommy's sorry for making confusion. I'm gonna
like,
wake
I'm
up
outta
and there's gonna
here.
be a dog in my bed. It's like, well, you told me to come here.
I
It's
heard
your
it.
fault, Mummy.
We heard her, Sadie.
And it's the same with you, with you
All right,
guys
night.
spell MUM and we spell it MUM.
What is it?
Mum, you go MOM and we go MUM.
My oldest son calls me Mom. I'm in his phone as Mom.
Same meaning but 2 different spellings.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
My boys still call me mommy, and I love it.
Aww.
But that's what I call my mom when I'm talking to her. I'll say mommy. But then if I'm talking like about her, like if I'm describing something, I'll say my mom.
Mm-hmm. I usually say Mama. Well, so of course now we say Grandma, but
Right.
she went from being Mama to Grandma. But now I called her Mama, but my dad has always been Daddy or Diddy.
I call him daddy.
Yeah.
I just say
my
Daddy.
D-I-D-D-Y is what it's D-A-D-D-Y is how it's spelled, but that's not how I say it.
Yeah.
Diddy.
Diddy. Mm-hmm.
Diddy.
And now he's Pawpaw. Or Grandpa. It depends on which grandkids are talking to. Sometimes he's Pawpaw, sometimes he's Grandpa.
So what's your name? What do your grandkids call you?
Pom Pom.
What is it?
Pom Pom.
Oh wow. So where'd you come up with that?
My daughter-in-law came up with it.
Oh wow.
Because we had a bunch of different names. It was going to be Grammy. Just we were trying to get something different that not everybody else had.
Right.
She came up with Pom Pom. She said kind of like Pam. She's like, and then so yep. So she came up with it. So I'm Pom Pom.
That's different.
Mm-hmm. I'm the only Pom Pom I know. And when my little granddaughter sees me, she'll go, "Hi, Pom Pom." And it's just so sweet. She FaceTimed me the other day, and as soon as I pulled it up, there was her little face, and she's like, "Oh, hi, Pom Pom."
Oh, that's sweet.
So I am Lolly, and Todd is Pop, and together we're Lollipop.
Cute.
Oh, look, I did it again. Didn't I get all the way? I don't think I got all the way around there.
So Pam,
Put your stitch marker in there. Yes, ma'am.
I have a question. So on Connie's live, she said in doing that hat that you needed to have double pointed knitting needles.
Yeah.
I had no idea what that meant or what it was for, and I couldn't remember which size I needed. So since I had a $10 coupon from Michael's and a 20% off and my 6% discount, I got 4 packs instead of paying like, I don't know what they would have come to. I think like just under $30. I only paid $4.
Oh,
But
wow.
what do I use them for?
I haven't got that far into it, but think, did you get the 5.0s?
I didn't know what size I needed, so well, Jiminy Crickets. Oh no. No, I didn't.
Did you get 5.5s?
No, I got 3.25, 3.5, 3.75, and 4.
I would be guessing you've been using them, your double-ended needles. I'd be guessing you'd be knitting on this end and like knit this end, and then you'll be moving the stitches to this end, and then I'm guessing you'll be turning it around and then knitting like that.
Oh my.
I'm guessing it's like when we start on the decrease, because that's like on that hat I made. I just made it up. I had no idea how to like, because once I got it, because my thing was so like, it got to a point I'm like, I can't shrink it down anymore, and it was driving me nuts. So what I did was I took one of those and I stuck it in the middle so that it would hold it, because it kept wanting to like, I don't know. I did it wrong. I know I did it wrong. I have no idea. All I have are these.
I know
5.5s because it was the smallest cable I could find.
That's what I would be guessing to what she's probably doing.
So these needed to be a 5.5?
Yeah, that's what she's asking for, a 5.5. That's what you'll need.
I don't know if it's a 5.5 or if it was a 5.0. Wait, I think it was the same size as whatever the two different sizes of knee. It might be a 5.0 because it might have been the same size as the I don't know. And it may not. You might can use that 4.
And sometimes too, depending on the pattern, to why you will use a double-ended needle is she might say put 4 stitches on that needle. Do a little bit, and that four stitches might go back up onto the needle later.
Okay.
Well,
what?
Maybe that'll make it like pucker or whatever. Maybe.
You might do like what do you call it? The popcorn stitch you use in here. It'll probably work sort of the similar way. So, you'll have 4 stitches sitting on here. You might do a knit row, purl row, knit row, and then these 4 might join up later. Or you might, that row that you've already, the 4 rows, you might knit the 4 on here to join up here.
Well, that's what I would have used like the cable hook for. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It's kind of curved. Like when you're knitting and you're trying to make like the cable stitch, like the crisscross cable.
Depending on who you do, if you go back to where, say, when my nan learned how to knit with my dad's older sister, they wouldn't have had things like this back then.
Oh, true.
So they would have used sewing like bobby pins or the baby nappy pins, put the 4 stitches on that, and then when they've done what they've done up here, they would stay there and they'll have the same size knitting needles as what they're knitting with, come back with these ones and did what they have to do so it connects up with the rows that you've got up further.
Right.
Sort of thing. That's maybe what Connie's talking about.
Okay.
Maybe. I don't know. But I think
I haven't done Connie's hat yet to one that you guys are doing as yet. Maybe I should jump on and have a look.
I haven't either yet, but I've got, because these are 5.5s and I couldn't get a 5.0 in the smaller cable, but even this one's a little big, I think. But okay, so Tiffany said her grandbabies call her Mimi. Aww,
that's sweet.
Cute.
But it's sort of hard to say without having seen the pattern in front of you.
Yeah, and I don't know how it's gonna come out. Oh,
hi Eden.
The farmer pastor's wife. Her grandkids call her Bubbles. That's really cute too.
Bubbles. But yeah, without seeing the pattern, I don't know what she's using the double-ended.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what I'm guessing. She's probably going to put so many on there and maybe come back to it.
Bye, Eden.
Well, she said it's beginner friendly. That does not sound beginner friendly.
I I don't know. Like I said, I need to do that. You know what I did use my little double-ended needles for? I was on Granny D or watching Granny D, I guess a couple weeks ago, and she was making the I-cord with it. And I hate crocheting the I-cord because, you got to do the 3 stitches and pull or take your hook out, and then the little loops are sitting there. But you could do this, Cynthia. You can make you a little I-cord, like with double-ended. But it was so easy the way she demonstrated it. Like, I've seen other videos and I just couldn't get it, but hers made it seem so easy.
But when I do my I-cord for the pouches, I do I use 2 skeins of wool and just crochet the chain. And just do it like that.
Yeah.
I have done the cord like that. I was doing it for my cousin's kinder, where you could do, like, when you go to is it a Chinese shop, you get the box, and you get like the grated carrots, the grated everything. You did it in all the different cut, made it in like the noodles.
Yeah. Like
carrots.
Yeah.
What is it? Carrots. Things that go in it, and you can do them in that I-cord one. But when I did it, I would put 4 on, knit the 4, but then turn it and then knit those 4 like that. So I'm turning it each time.
Okay. See, the way she had it, I don't have one sitting here, but she said we did cast on 3, and then instead of the working yarn being on the left, she would slide it to the other end, and the working yarn was on the right, so always stayed on the right, so that it made it curve.
I got a little bit of scrap wool here, and I'll show you what I'm talking about.
I may have to go soon. Mr. Joyful's starting to snore, and he would be very embarrassed to be there. Oh, he just...
We couldn't hear you. Tell him we did not hear you, Mr. Joyful.
See, I've got 3 on here, right?
Yeah.
So then what I do is it's not going to work because I haven't got the other. Hang on. Hang on. I'll be back.
Okay. But the way she showed how to do that was so easy, because the way when I crochet it, I don't crochet it like have you ever crocheted an I-cord, Cynthia?
I have not.
You kind of do it like Tunisian.
Right.
3 hooks, but then you take your crochet hook out, and then I don't know. To me, it's fiddly, and I just never do it that way. Now I do take it where you take one end, and then you wrap it over, and then do a single crochet.
Right.
I don't know what that's called. I don't think that's an I-cord. I think it's just something different. But so I'll do that. But the way Granny showed that's the first time that I've ever been able to see somebody knit the I-cord to where I could understand it.
I'm just trying to find another one that I need.
Oh, look at this little bag, Cynthia. I showed this last week too. I'll show it to you.
Oh, that's so cute.
You might could do this, because this is how I started doing in the round. This is before I bought the shorter cables, though. But so I started out my little pouch by crocheting it.
Right.
And then I just switched over to knitting. But you can see where I had the cables coming up through it, though.
Yeah.
They were too big, so they're spaced out. And then since I didn't know how to finish it off, then I switched back to crochet.
Well, in the past, when I've knitted, of course, I was only using dishcloths, I used the straight needles. This is my first attempt at these round needles, and it's not easy.
With the knitted one, if you kept knitting, Pam, there is a way of finishing it off in knitting.
I figured it out. I figured out how to take it off. But now that I've figured out how to do it on my own, I'm going to go find out how I'm supposed to really do it.
Now, see, I've got 3 stitches on this one.
Yep.
And now I've got another one with nothing on it.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the way, if I do it the same way as what Granny D does it. Now, I've only got 3 stitches.
Mm-hmm.
So I knit the three stitches onto this one. So then that way my cords are like that, both ends.
Mm-hmm.
So then what I do is I'll pull that one down this way.
Mm-hmm. And then
I knit from this end.
yeah, that's what she was saying, because your working yarn is on the opposite end from where it normally would be. Yeah.
Yes, that's what I'm guessing to what. That's the same way to what we did, and then we did it so it's like that. So each end you're doing both ends. So then you'll be sliding it.
Yep. Yep.
And
That's
then
how she did it. Yep. And then so your working yarn. Yep. That's how she did it too.
So then that way you keep sliding it down. So you just keep knitting your three there like that. So you're going
around.
And then you go back this way. So that will get longer.
Yeah. And see, and that's how she was showing how to do it. And like when I was trying to make an I-cord for something, I forget what I was making it for. I think I was just looking to how to make something different for my little pouches. And every video I watched they're like, oh, it's so easy. But it was just complicated to me the way they were showing it. So, but her showing it and then you demonstrating it it just clicked. I was like, oh, okay, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah, I was showing from my cousin that I say Cheryl, not Cheryl. She showed me how to do it. I'm thinking, oh, that's easy. But then I've never done that when I've knitted up my own pouches. I've always crocheted the chain to as I want it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cynthia, even when I'm not crocheting, I mean, I do have some long needles, but even if I'm crocheting flat, I do them on my rounds.
Now, see, Cynthia, that's a 4 millimeter double-ended one.
Okay. Well, yours looks wider than my 4 millimeter.
Are yours plastic or metal?
They're metal.
And I don't remember what brand these are, but they don't tell me what they are. So I have to get me I've got a little.
Oh, these aren't very long either.
Mine are 20 centimeters. It should say on the packet. Does it say on the packet?
It just says US 6 4 millimeters.
So you've got to remember, mine comes on as on the thing as a 4 millimeter, which will be your 6 millimeter.
Yeah.
See, mine's this packet because it's a different brand altogether. But I find I use these ones. Is it this? Yeah, I use these like when I'm doing my hat and I've finished, like with your hat, Pam, when you've cast off or when I've decreased, when I've come to the last 4 stitches or whatever stitches, well, what I do is I slide on one here, and when I've got enough tail, then I'll slide the needle through the opposite end.
That's probably what she's going to do. What I ended up doing was I got mine down to about 20 stitches, I think, and then I couldn't work in the circle anymore. So I did the cast off to where it looks like a round of crochet, where it looks like the little V's. And then I just took that long tail and went in and out, and then I pulled it. And then it wasn't totally full, so then I just stitched it up with my yarn needle.
Yeah, when I do mine one, I put the last 13 stitches onto there, and I threw my not the end where you've got your loop, but the end that doesn't have nothing. I'll put it through there, and then I'll thread it through that way, and then I'll sew up down the side. And that's how I do mine.
That would probably be easier if I did it that way, but.
And I even do the same thing with the baby beanies that I do. Do the same method.
Yeah, because you do yours flat and then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also my cousin taught me a different way of doing it than the way that I was originally sewing it up. Because when I was sewing it up, you'd have like the lump seam down the side.
Mm-hmm.
Where she taught me to do it the other way, where it'll come flatter, a different way to where it comes flatter.
So Cynthia, when you're knitting, do you hold your yarn like you do when you crochet, or do you take it and throw it over with your right hand?
I throw it over with my right hand.
I do not.
I can't do that. And you have the wool in the same hand as my dominant hand.
Let's see.
So like
I
I
don't
would stick it in. Yep. And I use my, yep.
Let me see. I don't know if I might have enough.
Yeah, you got me curious. I'll have to have a look.
Let me see here. I'm backwards. Hold on.
Oh yeah, I use my right hand, but I sort of have it wrapped around my finger.
Okay. All right. So I hold it all in my left hand like I'm here.
Yeah.
Okay. I hold it all in my left hand. And then I just take it and pull it through this way.
Oh yeah, no.
And then I slide it off. Yeah.
To me,
slide
you
through
do
this
it the awkward way.
See, but to me, this is easier than taking it over here and wrapping it. So I just hold it in my left like I do when I crochet.
I was watching someone do the same thing the other day, do the knitting. I'm thinking, oh God, I tried and it was so awkward. I do it with my right hand.
But see, I just hold it all in this hand. Yep. Hi,
See,
Renita.
See, I do it with my
The
right hand.
Norwegian way.
There's
Lania's
still
Design
knitting
Rita.
Who's knitting the Norwegian way? Are you knitting the Norwegian way, are you, Pam?
Yeah, maybe. I know somebody said it was the continental, but I don't know. This is just because I couldn't get a hang of I couldn't keep my stitches tight trying to throw it over with the right.
So who's knitting? That's what I'm saying. Lydia's saying you're knitting the Norwegian way. Who's knitting the Norwegian way? You or me or Cynthia?
Maybe me. I don't know. But yeah, yep. I am.
Look at you are, yeah. So you're knitting, then I'm knitting Cynthia and I are doing the continental way then.
Yep.
I think continental, I was thinking is this way too. Y'all are just knitting the right way and I'm knitting the wrong way. Can you see it, Cynthia? I'll do it this way so I'm on the same way. Yeah, I just hold it all in the same hand because that's the only way I could get my stitches tight. I can't throw it. I can't throw it.
Yeah.
It feels weird to me holding the yarn in my right hand and dropping it and wrapping it.
To me, I feel like you're doing it like to a left hand, to how a left-hander would knit.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. It's just easier for me because that's how I hold my yarn for crochet. So that's how I do it for knit.
Oh, well, I've got to go because I've just been told my tea is ready. My dinner, my tea. So I'll have to catch up with you later.
I know. I need to go too because
I do too.
We did 3 hours again. Look at. We even talked last week.
Yeah. So I better go because have something to eat, and then because I've got one going off to work tomorrow, so we have dinner a little bit early when she's got to go to work. I'm coming.
Well, have a great rest of your day.
You too.
Yes.
Well, great night. And Cynthia can put up with Mr. Todd snoring.
I'm fine once I go to sleep, but until then,
Yep, I understand. Let's see.
All right, I better go before my tea goes cold.
All right, love you. I'm gonna say bye as well.
Bye. I'm getting ready to too. I was just gonna say, Rita said that they say from the old days the reason we knit like that was it was easier to walk and knit as the ladies did that.
Oh, wow. Walking and knitting. Wow. That's a gift.
Wanda says if it works for you, then it's the right way. Exactly. It works.
I love Wanda's attitude.
But that's how, I mean, and this, if I do it on my circulars, I don't, because I didn't have the little cappy thingies,
Uh-huh.
and I can just lay this aside and it's not going to fall off and I'm not going to drop my stitches. Well, I mean, I'm sure I could, but.
Well, that's like even how Connie was casting hers on. I tried so hard to do it that way and I just couldn't. And I was like, well, what I do works for me. So I just went back to doing the way I do it.
Yeah, I had to do my own. I did watch the way she did hers, and that's not, and I had to do it with, I do a slip knot to start because I saw her way and I tried it, and that first stitch just was so loose and I couldn't get it tight. So
I do a slip knot too, just to get mine started. And let me pull these back out a second. Yeah, she did something with like her thumb or something, and I can't do that.
Yeah.
So I just take mine and I wrap it around my index finger and then I just pop it on.
Yep, that's how I do mine.
Yeah.
Yep, that's how I do it. That's how my aunt taught me when I was little, and so I mean that's how I do mine. So.
And I just tried to do it that crochet way like Racine was talking about, but I couldn't figure out how to actually put them on, so I had to go back and do it.
The way I was gonna do mine was I was gonna chain as far as I needed it to be, and I was gonna join my chain, and then I was gonna go around and do a round of single crochet all the way around so that I had a base so that it wasn't twisted.
Right.
And then I was just gonna take. This is how I did that little bag, and I don't have any idea if it's right or wrong. But then I took my one little stitch that was left, and then I would just stick it in my little single crochet and draw up a loop.
Right.
And that's how I added it on. That's how I was going to do the hat. And just stick it in the little single crochet and then draw it up. I mean, you could probably even use a crochet hook to get it started. Because I had two on that little bag and then went through and then started knitting around. But like I said, I don't know if it was my way.
But it works.
Yep. And I want to do Cinnamon Stitches has a bi-stitchable bag that Sappho from Saff Stitched made. So I wanted to try it, but that's why I made that little pouch, just to see if I could get the concept in my mind before I went and watched her tutorial. So I'm sure she'll tell me how to do it, but anyway.
Oh, yeah.
So, all right, y'all. Well, it is midnight my time, and we have been yapping for 3 hours. I can't believe it. So my plan is to do this every Thursday night. So
okay,
that's my plan. We're going to try it and see. As long as I come on yours and say, I'm going live, then I couldn't back out, because I've been saying this for like over a month. I'm going to do this on Thursday nights. And then, so that's why last week I'm like, I'm going to put it out there. So, yep.
Well, I'm sad I missed it, but I'm glad I got this one.
Yep. All right. Her bag did turn out pretty, Wanda. I need to go. Are you talking about Saff's or Cinnamon Stitches? Either one. I think she showed a picture of Jennifer, so I need to go look at hers. But Saff's turned out really cute. So, all right. Well, I'm heading to bed, and I know that you've got to be sleepy because it's 1 o'clock your time.
Yeah, and I got up at 6 o'clock this morning.
And you got to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Well, that may not happen. I may get up in time to get ready. It might be more like 7 o'clock. Get up and get ready and jump on my morning devotion.
Yep. If you're looking sleepy in the morning, blame me.
Luckily, it's only a half day.
Well, I'm off on Fridays because we work 10-hour days Monday through Thursday. So
right. Well, that's nice to have the Fridays in.
Yeah. Yeah, working those 10-hour days were really rough at first, but having Fridays off makes up for it. So
yeah.
Wanda, what time are you wanting somebody on Tuesdays?
What?
Wanda said she wished somebody would do it on Tuesdays. I usually watch Natalie from Natalie's Closet. She goes live on Tuesday nights.
Okay.
She does trivia, and we just chit chat about nothing, and she just asks trivia questions. Usually, but she starts late, like 9:30, I think. So
9:30 your time.
mm-hmm.
Oh wow, that's 10:30 my time.
Yeah, because she started. Yeah, because she started. But last week she started earlier. So I think last week it was more like 8:30. But then this week she didn't do one. She's doing it Friday night, but it'll be late. It'll be after you're already off of not our trivia. So
Right.
but yep.
Well, look
Late
at there. My hair dried at least while I was on your live, so now I can go to bed with dry hair because I don't like to go to bed with wet hair.
There you go. See, it was meant to be. All righty. Well, we're going to get off here. Thank you, everybody in the chat. Thank y'all for coming and visiting. And thank you for everybody that hopped up on the panel. And we'll see y'all next week.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. All right, everybody. Be creative. Bye.